everybody. I'm all by myself. Oh, god damn it. Who left those blinds open? Son of a bitch. It's like people don't understand, like, the need for outside light to be out of a studio. Give me one moment, everybody. Give me 1 second. Oh, perhaps I could have closed those before the show started, but here I was getting a show ready. Welcome to the program, everybody. It's the Steel Toe Evening Show. It is Monday, so that means April's going to be joining us a little bit later on in the program. Welcome. Great to have you. So much to talk about. In fact, we've got some heavy hitters right off the bat. We're going to check out how many of you have seen, because I want to surprise some of you. But I don't want to surprise all of you. I want some of you to kind of be in on this. How many of you have seen the new SNL cast member? Yeah. We're going to do that. Then right after that, Wrestling Otaku came out with a video today. We're going to visit our old buddy Otaku. I find him to be very fun. Wrestling Otaku came out and did a 13-minute rant today on why OnlyFans should be banned. And he gave us some astonishing insight into his own dating history, which I also laughed out loud at and thought was very entertaining. And then this dickhead pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays, Anthony Bass. This guy decided to go on Twitter. He thought a guy making $3 million a year thought it would be a great idea to A, shit on the airline people for not cleaning up his children's popcorn mess, and B, making his pregnant wife pick it up and thinking that was something to brag about on Twitter. I hope that I didn't have time to look into it today. I just knew that I thought he was an asshole. I just hope the rest of the world thinks he's an asshole. Then we've got a bunch of other stuff we can get to today. We got some Lori Lightfoot and some other things. One thing I did want to mention, what's his name? The quarterback for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, signed the biggest contract in NFL history today. Which, by the way, puts our boy Kirk Cousins even lower on the highest paid quarterback list. He's like 13th now. So everybody who thought, oh, they're overpaying Kirk Cousins, well, now you're getting a top 10 quarterback for top 15 money. That's not bad. We got a lot to get to today. So let's go in and talk to the chat a little bit. I'm very excited to hear from you guys. Elvis is still alive and lives in Oregon, says Dave Phillips. All right. Thank you for the information. Let's Go Guy is having fun at the gym in the afterlife, says Carlos. Yeah, we went to the gym today. No Let's Go Guy. That's now been a couple of months now, maybe. If you haven't seen the guy in a couple of months, something happened. Stuttering John says, I just signed Chad to the Melendez Media Group. We are coming for you, Steel Ho. That's not the name. It is either Steel Toe or the cool name that Wrestling Otaku came up with, Stank-Ho. Stank-Ho. ATF Media says, who is featured in this show? I didn't see it mentioned. Everybody. We talk about everything. Are you kidding? Raymond Bryant starting things off tonight with $5. Thank you very much, Raymond Bryant. 225 is the goal tonight. Let's knock that out. Let's get it under 200 by the top of the hour. Very cool. Top of the next hour, of course. And we'll do 30 minutes of overtime for you once we knock that out. The Burnside, you stop it. You're being silly. Don't be so silly and angry at podcasts. You little silly goose. You're going to be a big fan anyway. Patrick says, oh shit, Aaron got his hairs cut. No. Not at all. Same hair I had this morning. RP says, Meltdown Monday. Oh, did you have a meltdown today? Sorry, pal. Hope you figure it out. Mondays can be tough. Ball Bending Rodriguez says, Otaku is awesome. I agree. I'm very excited for a little Wrestling Otaku. Stevie Lou says, the nighttime is the right time. The nighttime is the right time. The nighttime is the right time. And then somebody asks, damn, Stevie Lou's still a mod? I mean, not after that. But I love Stevie Lou. I don't understand why people in that little podcast pond we got out of, that we got away from, I don't know why they hate him so much. Like, he's just a guy. You know what it is? Everybody who just seems to enjoy themselves seems to make a lot of people in that world angry, including guys like RP. This is why I have fun with guys like this, is that everything that's happy makes them so incredibly angry. And our show continuing to exist is a victory every day because they set the bar so fucking low for us. It's nice and easy. Thank you, RP. Your constant anger and outrage makes me very happy to turn on the microphones every day. Appreciate it, bud. Your steel toe and April is camel toe, says Dave Phillips. Thank you. I've been looking for a little bit of branding. Shaft says, SNL, did they hire Dylan Mulvaney? No. Actually, this might be worse. The person they hired and the sketch they did surrounding this person might be, believe it or not, might be worse than Dylan Mulvaney. No Pen 15 Fathead says, is RGZ Mac in the house tonight? I don't know. Did any of our mods hide him this morning? I hope he was behaving himself. I back my mods 100%. People get cunty in the chat and they think the show's about them, and it's not. And 99% of the people in the chat want to talk about the show. They want to throw lines at us and all that stuff. And if somebody's just sitting here going, me, and throwing a spurgy autism fit, then, I'm sorry. We give you a bunch of chances, and then you got to go. Grinch Girl says, I banned him. He wouldn't stop. Yep. Well, see, there you go. We gave Small Egg Picker another chance because he had an autistic fit one day when somebody was mean to him in the chat. One of the other listeners was mean to him, and he threw a fit and DM'd April and I and told us what a disappointment we were and how he hates our guts. And we're like, dude, what the fuck happened to you? So I gave him time to chill out. And then I saw his name the other day, and I was like, well, let's bring him back. And then I didn't see anything he wrote, but I saw that Stevie Lou banned him after he posted 12 messages in a row. And I'm like, well, can't say I didn't give you a chance. It's odd. It is really strange. Our audience is definitely a step above that kind of autism beef audience. They really are higher quality because you see those people come into our chat sometimes. And then you see them kind of get drowned out by our people. And it's just kind of a nice, holding them up side to side and going, which person would you rather have as a fan or be around? And it's always our people. There's just so much. It's autism and depression, I think, that a lot of these people need to be medicated for. Dr. Climate Abortion says it wasn't Zen Rhino. He hasn't figured out how to yet. Poor Zen. Yeah, that was a weird thing. I had to get my dad voice out for RGZ Mac this morning because he was doing this thing where he's like, I didn't get the notification that you went live. And I'm like, oh, that's all right. We go live at the same time every day. But then Zen Rhino decided to poke him even further and go, shut the fuck up about the, what is it? Shut the fuck up about the notifications. The show's on at the same time every day, which is true. That's an accurate thing to point out. However, maybe could have been handled nicer. But then the two of them just started fighting. So we do a story. We leave for 10, 15 minutes at a time. We go in. We go, let's pick a few people from the chat like we always do. Say hi. Thank the super chatters. Thank the PayPal people. All that shit. And you just see RGZ Mac and Zen Rhino fighting with each other over and over. And I'm just like, both of you shut the fuck up now. Zen shut the fuck up when I yelled at them. RGZ Mac didn't. So Grinch Girl said he had to go. It was just remarkable. I like doing that, by the way, too. I like yelling at people once in a while. I don't like doing it all the time. But when I can bring out the dad voice every once in a while, it can be kind of fun. Toon says, the driving cat, good to see you, old school from Bubba. Says, Steel Toe chat is not autism, Asperger's at most. Yeah, and there's no depression there either. The depression and the projection, whether it's people who restream us or shit on us or anything else, they all seem to have something in common. And it's a deep-seated misery, out of shape, number one, deep-seated misery and hatred of themselves, and not accomplishing in decades what we've accomplished in a year. Which, by the way, is not that much, so that's even sadder. Aim higher. Guinness says sometimes you have to take out the Nerf bat and yell. Take out the Nerf bat and yell. Good one. Yeah, once in a while. Ohm says, good to hear Zen Pig was given its walking papers. No, Zen is still around. I like Zen. Rincewind says, Aaron's dad voice is foster dad with hidden cam in the bathroom. Nazi perv. Thanks, buddy. Beluzier says, what happened to Lemmy and the other girl mod that always posted. Lemmy bailed. Like, Lemmy doesn't like the show anymore. I don't know what we did to Lemmy. I don't know what her issue was, but she doesn't like the show anymore. It happens. Look, man, since the first year I did Steel Toe, you add a shitload of people, and then when you add that shitload of people, some people are like, I don't feel as special anymore. And then they find a reason to be upset and they leave. It's fine. It's normal. It's totally okay to do that. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you just grow out of a show, and that could be it too. But we keep adding more, so, you can't add a bunch without losing a couple. That's just the nature of the beast. Anyway, great show coming up. I think we're all caught up. Zen Rhino says, actually, the personal attack started with him. All I did was point out that the show starts at the same time. I wasn't directing you to him, and he called me a dumbass. Oh, well, there you go. Ghislaine says, what happened to Michaela? Michaela's been hot and cold with this show for, I don't know, a year since Twitch. Michaela has told us to fuck off a million times, like going back to the Twitch days. Michaela's been telling us to go fuck ourselves, so I don't know. Maybe she comes back too. I don't know. We the Lord will sort it out, I suppose. Okay, guys, let's get down to business. What did I say we were starting at tonight? 225 away from tonight's goal. You take a look in the chat there if you want to donate to our show. We are a listener-supported program. That goal number is the number we need to make sure that this show's on the up and up financially. Streamlabs, PayPal, Steel Toe Media Inc., and Venmo, all of those are right there in the chat. Easy enough to figure out if you'd like to throw in. Pip says, Little Lemmy's still available also. Or still AWOL. You mean available or AWOL? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. She's just done with the show. I don't mind that. I don't mind it when people leave and don't announce it. In fact, I prefer that. I'm done being a fan unless you take K. Fallen's wrench away, says No Pen 15. Jesse Kling says, thank God that Britney chick stopped calling. Oh, does she not like us anymore? That's the thing. Like, every time we have this growth period, a couple fall off. That's totally normal. By the way, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Getting close to 9,500. On that road to 10,000, baby. Very, very excited about that. Jay Santos says, Stevie Jew is the homeless man's Mark Harley. I like all these guys. And I think when people bitterly hate someone who's done nothing wrong, I think that makes me like that person more. So when people are like, I fucking hate Stevie Lou, I'm like, Stevie Lou isn't to be hated. Like, there's nothing about Stevie Lou that you can hate. You can not like him, and you can think he's not good. Well, then you don't pay attention to a Stevie Lou. But to hate Stevie Lou, there's like, you can hate me. I'm arrogant. I put my opinions out there. I shit really hard on people, or I dismiss people who are just silly, and they don't like that. I get that. I rub a lot of people the wrong way because I kind of knock them off one by one. That's hateable. That's understandable why you would hate that. But a Stevie Lou is not to be hated. Not at all. Grinch Girl says, I've only been here 5 years, but can confirm superfans come and go when it's not about them anymore. Sometimes. Some people. I think that's the way it goes for some people. All right, guys, 225 away. Let's keep knocking that down. Keep chipping in. We'll knock that out during tonight's show. Cream of Green says, where's April? Let's ask her some geography question. That didn't go well, did it? To Canada and all that stuff. I hear you. John Sotera says, you shit on people? Didn't R. Kelly get in trouble for that? No, that was pissing. And they were underage. What consenting adults do in their own home is their business. All right, guys, let's get through this. Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you know about this this big moment in SNL history, but they hired their first non-binary cast member. Yes, that's very exciting. And wouldn't you know it, she's a fat broad. That's right, a fat broad. Same fat broad the horsemen have been chasing around for the last 25 years. So they hire this they, them person. It's a woman. I mean, you look, it's a woman. Biologically, it's a woman. It's just, some people are mentally ill and they feel the need to stand out. So I don't think I should have to respect something that you can just go like this and say, I'm that now. Like, gay people, they suck dick and take dicks in their butt. I mean, you can't just go, I'm gay, because someone at some point is going to go prove it. And you can't just slam pussy all the time and go, I'm gay today. They don't let you get away with that. But like non-binary, you go, oh, my pronouns are they, them, and I'm non-binary. Bullshit. No. You got to do something. Like the non-binary, I respect less than the trans, because the trans do shit to themselves. Now, a lot of it's body dysmorphia, and they don't have a psychiatrist who's walked them through this shit so they don't start mutilating themselves. But I guess society said it's okay not to get mental health help and just start mutilating yourself. I didn't know that was something society was into now until about a couple of years ago. But at least with trans people, as misguided and as worried about their long-term mental health as I am, and the, S-word statistics bear that out, by the way, at least they're, putting some skin in the game, literally and figuratively. Non-binary people, if you go like this, I'm non-binary, nah. I mean, what's the difference? Other than society being sensitive about it, what's the difference between someone going, I'm non-binary, and me going, I'm a vegetarian? Like, you'll never see if I eat meat or not. I guess the vegetarian, that's a bad example, because even the vegetarian would prove it at least and not eat any meat. Here, I'm non-binary. Ready? Okay, watch it. Here's one. I'm a Jedi Master. Should you respect my snapping my fingers and calling myself a Jedi Master? No. Because that's all I did. I just snapped my fingers and self-identified. Well, anyway, they got this new non-binary cast member on SNL. And I tell you guys, for a comedy sketch show, is there anything more interesting or more funny than someone making their entire identity about being non-binary? I mean, that's just going to be a laugh riot. Not only did this SNL sketch end up not being a laugh riot, it was downright grooming propaganda. Like, I watched this and I'm going, ah! Like it was one of those like civilization slipping away from us moments. And you know me, I'm not really big on that shit. I'm mostly an I don't care guy. Let's laugh to the gallows. It's already over. But this one actually struck me in a way where I went, oh my God, I'm actually watching Western civilization die in front of my face. This is pretty amazing. It usually takes a lot to turn me into a right-wing talk radio host. This one did it. Let's check it out. This is SNL from this Saturday. And on live television. There was nothing funny about it. There was no jokes. There was no comedy. It was just open propaganda on national television. Holy shit. Papa Dan says, yeah, your country is fucked, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, that was an amazing gaslight, wasn't it? Yes, Delco Lou says way worse than Dylan. That's kind of what I thought. I mean, they took every argument against what they say and transfixed it onto us. Oh, man. Like I said, Farley can roll in his grave. Ryan C. Robertson says, I like Angry Aaron. Very entertaining. Thank you very much for the $5. And I think there's one other. Pen 15 Fathead with $5 says, sup my, well, I'm not going to read it because it's going to sound like I'm saying an awful word. Yeah, Lando says, will NBC strike you for this? I hope not. I hope not. I don't hope. Triple N says, transfixed, great choice of words. I'm an orator. What can I say? I'm a real prose pro when it comes to prose. You see what I did? I'm glad some people like Angry Aaron. Angry Aaron comes out and comes for a walk every once in a while. Once in a while, Angry Aaron comes out for a walk. I can't do that all the time. That's like, remember in Iron Man 2 where he hit that thing and then the red lasers came out and he killed a bunch of things and he's like, hey, why don't you open that with that next time? And he's like, sorry, I can only do that once. That's Angry Aaron. It just takes too much out of me. 1-2, skip to my Lou. Hey, why aren't you a member, buddy? Where'd your membership go? Says, but it's not like kids are watching that garbage. They're watching other garbage. It's true, too. $4.99 from Rupert says, we're so screwed. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. That's for sure. 2:10 away from tonight's goal. You guys are off to a great start tonight. Thank you very much. PayPal, Streamlabs, and Venmo, the 3 best ways to contribute to this show. But Rumble, YouTube, all of it welcome. Thank you guys very much for your contributions. Mike's Tool and Repair says, for fuck's sake, this man works harder than I do. Aaron is the man, and then throws us $7. What a guy. Thank you very much. And all of a sudden, we're 205 away from tonight's goal. If you guys want to keep chipping in, we certainly do seem to be on a bit of a roll. Bottom of the hour, we want to be under 200 by the top of the hour. Hit the thumbs up button. We want to be over 100 by the top of the hour, and Need Trump says we're already at 81. Perfect. We're on a roll. Okay. Do you mind if we cleanse the palate? The SNL thing was a bit intense. No, it wasn't, Aaron. It was in the studio. See what I've already bounced back. Thank you, Toolman Mike, for the $7. Very kind of you, sir. Watch a Farley documentary on a Saturday night instead, says C. I agree with you, buddy. Also, I got E-Rock delivered a bunch of stuff to our P.O. box. The Steel Toe P.O. box. There it is if you want to send anything. If you got any gifts for Steel Toe, there you go. Steel Toe Media Incorporated, P.O. Box 7893, St. Cloud, Minnesota 56302. There it is. E-Rock sent me, he texted me the other day and said, hey, I'm getting rid of all these WWE DVDs that they would send us from the Opie and Anthony days. And he sent me a whole big list of them, and I picked out like 12 of them. And he sent them all here, and then sent April a gold rose from Steven Singer, IHateStevenSinger.com. Sent her one of those, the gold rose things. She can show you later tonight when she gets here. But, yes, E-Rock sent us a very nice gift, and we appreciate it very much. I can watch a bunch of WWE DVD documentaries now. So I had to think for a second. I was like, shit, where do we even play DVDs anymore? Thank God for the PS4. Right? Not 5. I'm not a 1%er over here, am I right? Guinness LV says, when is the next Steel Toe Compound show? Well, we just did the, what do you call it? We just did the Thursday one. I mean, how soon do you want them? It seems like we're on there once every couple of weeks, so who knows? Jay Santos says, the divide and conquer never lets up. Oh, are you talking about the SNL thing? Right? I mean, I can't believe anyone is on that side, though. That's the crazy part to me, is that people are actually on that lady's side and they think she makes good arguments. I can't understand that kind of person. Danny Depot says ECW Doc DVD was good. I like that one. I like the World Class Championship Wrestling one, the AWA one, the WCW one, a whole bunch of stuff. WWE made a lot of good documentaries. ATF Media says, watch the documentary on Hands of Stone, Ronnie Garvin. Okay, I might. George Kukinis says, is E-Rock making a move? Oh, by sending April the Rose? Never, you know what? Never thought about it. Never thought about it. But it makes sense. Oh, man. Meshuggah says, man, sometimes in the morning it seems like you're running an online adult daycare. You know what? Yeah, you might be right. Over there on Rumble, they're still chiming in. We appreciate that. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, watch our clips when the show's over, and, of course, we're live Monday through Friday in the morning and Monday through Wednesday in the evenings. If you want to chip in, there's the Streamlabs, there's the PayPal, and, of course, we're only 205 away, and we want to be under 200 by the top of the hour, and we are looking great from that. We're very close to that, I should say, looking great. Stevie J says Compound just gained like 50 subs when Johnny outed them as cripple haters. Good. It's good to see the strong coming to Compound. Eric says, George, no, Aaron plays hard to get. Yeah, he's like Boggs in Shawshank. E-Rock just sits there rubbing soap, and he goes, hard to get. I like that. Here I am. And one time I went to Gino, and I said, I suppose it wouldn't help to tell them I'm not homosexual. And Gino goes, neither are they. You have to be human first, and they don't qualify. You know why nobody believes that? Nobody would believe that Gino Bisconti is the Morgan Freeman character. Gino is Haywood. Gino would be Haywood. C says, watch the Dusty Rhodes documentary. Hard times, Daddy was a legend. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Dusty was the greatest. One of the greatest, of course. All right, guys, I'm stalling because I've got Otaku. I hope you guys like Otaku. Gino's more like Morgan Fairchild. See, how is that nice? Colt C says Brooks. No, just because you wanted him to end up like Brooks doesn't mean he's Brooks. And Toolman Mike says, wouldn't know about you without Compound. Compoundmedia.com, guys. Go get a trial, a day pass, or a monthly subscription, or a yearly subscription like I have. And check out the Steel Toe shows and everything else. Johnny CM has one hosting with Garrett. Oh, TBD. Oh, I thought they meant our Johnny. Different Johnny. Okay. Ryan the Garbage Man says, so is Kumia a bull queer? Bull queers take by force. It's all they know or understand. No, they're saying it's because Gino is institutionalized. Okay. And there's Courtney with the low-hanging fruit. Gino is, hey, would you blow me? All right. C-Funk, you dude says, I wouldn't know about Compound without you. I think it works both ways. A lot of people found this show from Compound. A lot of people found Compound from this show. I like that. I like that two-way street action. That's nice. No Pen 15 Fathead says, I just subbed to Compound for you, boss, and turns out it's great. April and I, if we're at the gym at noon or 1 o'clock, we'll listen to Gino, and then on the way home, we'll listen to Anthony, and then we have our own show to do after that. All right, let's go ahead and get into some wrestling Otaku. Our buddy Otaku, and again, I like Otaku. This is not a dig against wrestling Otaku. I like the guy. But he came out with a video saying that OnlyFans should be banned. Now, this sounds like a basic take. It sounds, but guys, I'm telling you, it is full of the hatred of women and the misogyny that you guys have come to expect from wrestling Otaku. I'm the guy who had to leave radio because of my, misogynist rant or whatever against some radio host in Iowa. This guy makes me look like a fucking Boy Scout, and by that I mean a molestation victim. But Wrestling Otaku went on a rant about OnlyFans, and I think it was just a thin veil to cover for the fact that Wrestling Otaku just kind of hates chicks in general. And then, in this clip, Otaku's going to tell us a little bit about his sexual history, and I promise you won't puke. And wouldn't you know, Otaku's seen some boobies in his day. First, thank you to 1-2 Skip to my Lou. He says 20 for a little Shaka two-step. I don't have Shaka near me. I'm sorry. Son of a bitch. When both E-Rock and Ray DeVito say, yeah, that fucking doll might bite you in the ass someday. It's like, holy shit. I've got both sides of the spectrum. Really smart, gets broadcasting guy, all the way down to fucking Ray DeVito, and they're both telling me the same thing. Maybe they know something. All right, guys, $185 away from today's goal. So you guys are already under 200. Very nice. All right, you want to keep going? We'll knock that thing out. We'll do a half hour of overtime. On to Wrestling Otaku. And just before I do, Wrestling Fat Faku comes into the chat and says, the Taku gets 10 out of 10s all damn day. Respect the gangster, homo. He's right. Oh, you guys also crossed 100 likes. Keep her going. Marquis says, Otaku fucks. Bullshit. You're lying to me and the American people, Aaron. Ball-bending Rodriguez, Otaku has so much knowledge, he stores it in his belly. All right, well, here you go, guys. I'm not going to play the 50-second Otaku intro. It's a bit rich. This is Wrestling Otaku and his video saying that OnlyFans needs to be shut down permanently. It needs to be shut down permanent. Here we go. Our boy, the wrestling sex symbol commentator himself, Wrestling Otaku.
Back here for this little Monday afternoon video, a little random video here. I guess this will be a start of a new kind of random shit video series, whatever have you, where I'll just put
That's good. That's how you know someone's putting a lot of effort into their channel. They're like, yeah, it's a random video. It's part of our new collection called the Random Bullshit Fuck It package. You know, usually companies, when they put out content, they have it prepackaged, ready to go, and they have a name for it. Yeah, Vince McMahon goes, all right, we're going to have a once-a-year big celebration wrestling card. It's going to be a mania of wrestling things. We're going to call it the big fucking show shit that we do in April or so about every year with a bunch of shit going on or something like that. Well, take my money. So here's Otaku with the, let's one more time get the name of this segment.
Video here. I guess this will be a start of a new kind of random shit video series, whatever have you, where I'll just put...
There you go. The random shit whatever series, what have you. It's a good name. It's a good name. The whatever shit series. If you don't love the guy, I can't help you.
All the random videos or just random thoughts that I have into one video, maybe one playlist or whatever, but just wanted to make this video here just because I've been thinking about it recently. So I'll just go off pretty much here.
I'm excited.
So I don't know who all needs to hear this.
Bunch of
this
whores.
Needs to be said, and I think I've made a video about this prior, maybe a couple years ago, on this channel. I don't even remember, but it's probably all the way back. You know, I'd probably have to look for it, but
you know, again, something that would be really useful when you're putting this video together would be, hey guys, I've talked about this issue before. If you feel like getting caught up, there's a link in the description down below, or you can click on this video right here. I love how proud of his own laziness Otaku is. This is going to be part of a new series I'm doing called the Whatever Shit in Your Shoe series. And, you know, I've talked about this before. I'm sure there's videos about it somewhere, but I can't find it. To hell with it.
But nonetheless, honestly, I think that the website known as OnlyFans is absolute garbage. I think OnlyFans is a shit site. I think OnlyFans needs to be deleted. It needs to be a
there you go. It's not an Otaku video without that indigestion, is it? He's got to get that little... really accentuates your point. By the way, I will give him credit for this. This is brave. Otaku looks like the textbook stereotype of a guy who would contribute to women's OnlyFans, but he ain't falling for that banana in the tailpipe. I like it.
Eradicated from the fucking internet, and it needs to be put out of business permanently. Okay? And the reason being is because OnlyFans, all that site is a platform. It gives a platform to women who, quite frankly, are fucking lazy, have no desire, have no aspiration for life whatsoever, have no goals, have no morals, have no desires, and they basically go on this site and sell themselves pretty much. It's basically, and I've said this before, I made a post about this on Twitter not too long ago, it's basically legalized prostitution. These women could go...
I mean, okay, guys. I know that he's a little out over his skis here, our boy Otaku, and he's kind of talking, excuse me, Red, but I do believe you're talking out of your ass. Let's not throw the baby out with the rhetorical bathwater here. He does raise a point. There isn't much of a difference between some OnlyFans channels and blatant prostitution. There's just, in this case, doesn't have to be a pimp. So Otaku may come off as just a woman-hating sociopath, but he does have a point here.
Go on there, take pictures of themselves, take sexually provocative pictures of themselves, plaster it on this fucking site, or videos too. They can do photos, videos, whatever the fuck else, sexual fantasies, whatever the fuck else, and they post it on this fucking site, and then they basically use this site as a platform to sell their shit in order to get paid for it.
Okay, I understand, but how is that different than any other kind of online content? Like, my thing with Otaku is he can't just come out and say, I fucking hate women. I've had it with these broads. I'm tired of them. Anything that keeps them anything other than barefoot and pregnant, I'm against. These fucking broads are thinking who the fuck they are, and I've had it. I'm tired of it. He can't come out and say that. So he's got to come out and be against OnlyFans. But it breaks down too quick. You go, well, why are you against OnlyFans? Because women just put shit out there and then expect to get paid for it. It's like, well, what is YouTube? Shut up.
Instead of actually going out, getting a real job, finding a career, doing something constructive, doing something productive with your life, and actually contributing to society. Instead, you want to be a lazy fucking bitch. You want to be a...
It's just... I don't know. You ever watch somebody rant and you go, dude, what happened? Like, I feel like I came into the middle of this thing. This doesn't feel like the beginning, the opening salvo of a rant. By the way, Citizen M told me Salvo Pancakes wants to come on this show. Discuss amongst yourselves, should we do it or not?
Lazy piece of shit and just sell yourself for a quick buck. That's all the fuck this site is. And this site basically enables that shit. And also, you got it's basically exploitation, too. Not only is it legalized prostitution, it's basically exploitation. They are exploiting these weak-minded, dumb, white-knighting, sipping, douchebag fucking guys who go out here and they will pay these fucking women fucking $5 a month, $10 a month, sometimes even more than that, upwards of $20 a month.
But Otaku, without those dumb simps, what would make you feel like the alpha that you are? I mean, don't you need kind of the beta cuck simps to make a guy like Otaku feel like the big man that he is? I mean, you need those guys, Otaku. And besides, a fool and his money are soon parted. If a dipshit with $10 wants to give it to some slut on the internet, who gives a shit, right? I mean, people give super chats to MLC. You don't have to be bright to have money in your pocket, Otaku. Relax, buddy. It comes out, though, when he's like, these dumb bitches. And you're like, oh, that's okay. That's what this is. Why don't I just take away their right to vote and then you can be happy?
Just to see photos of these
Okay, that was me projecting.
fucking women in whatever it is the fuck it is they're wearing. They'll go on this site and post pictures of themselves in tight ass fucking outfits, tight ass fucking attire. Like I said, sexually explicit shit, in bikini, underwear, lingerie, with their ass cheeks hanging out. They'll wear tight ass.
He knows a lot about the OnlyFans world. Look, I know the general idea of OnlyFans, but I don't know much about like what's physically on there. I haven't looked at anyone's OnlyFans. Oh, that's not true. I think April and I, we almost got, we had to delete our live stream real quick because we were looking at the country rapper, that cringe chick's OnlyFans. We're like, yeah, she's fucking hot, but I mean, Jesus, stop making music. But like Otaku's like, oh yeah, and they wear these really tight pants and it goes up their ass crack a little bit, and you see their cheeks hanging out. And then there's one that's got a dimple on there, and she's black. And he's getting way too specific. Continue on, King.
Shorts, tight ass jeans, tight ass skirt or whatever.
I have a boner.
Covered, tight ass jeans, shorts, and all that with the shorts hanging stuck up all the way up the crack of their ass, and these tight ass fucking tops.
Wow, I really got to get over to this OnlyFans. Otaku's kind of selling me on it. Oh, shit.
Breasts and titties all hanging out, and all these just, overly sexual shit. And then they sit here and then they have the audacity to complain on social media that, oh, they're getting objectified by men. Oh, men, all they do is look at me sexually. All they do is look at me and think I'm a sex toy. All they do is look at me like I'm a piece of meat. Well, if you fucking put yourself out there, then that's what's going to happen. Okay? If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, chances are it's a fucking duck.
You know what? Otaku may sound like a dumb dickbag 99% of the time, but once in a while he'll pull a gem out of his pocket where I'm ready to yell at him and be like, you dummy, and I'll just go, well, you know what? He's definitely got a point there. There are women who have an OnlyFans saying, people, men objectify me. Really? I wonder what gave them that motivation. By the way, how much did you clear last month? Miss Love Me for my brains. So he does have a point there. My thing with Otaku is he's always so angry about it. Like, yeah, I agree with him on the women who make their living on OnlyFans thing, but like, it doesn't affect me. It's fine, whatever. Otaku's like Reverend Jerry Falwell over here. Like, he's fighting for the Christian soul of America. Let's continue.
If you look like a slut, you dress like a slut, you sound like a slut, chances are you're a damn slut. And chances are people are going to treat you like a damn slut.
He is this close to going, yeah, but what was she wearing in that dark alley? Oh, and everything Otaku does is it's always wrestling promo.
So the solution, don't act like a slut. Don't dress like one, and you won't get reactions like that.
This is a great pep talk to be had at the SA Crisis Center. How do you guys not? If I can't see the chat right now, if you guys are complaining that we're doing this, or our audience views have gone anything but up since we started this segment, you and I just have a fundamental disagreement of what makes Steel Toe great.
Anyway, back to my point.
Yes,
OnlyFans is fucking trash. It's a trash site. It's legalized prostitution. It's also exploitation, and it's also grooming minors. Whoa. Apparently, from what I've heard.
Coal? Gold? Diamonds? Oh, or minors. Oh, okay. Hello, April.
Hey.
How are you this evening?
Oh,
April,
I mean, I'm sure I'm better now. I don't feel very good, though.
April
honestly.
lost a notebook this past weekend, and she is freaking the fuck out about it and has wrecked her day.
It just keeps
This
my
notebook.
life organized, and it has all my shit in it. No, that's not why I'm not feeling good. I can't wait to show you the carpet upstairs, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for putting the dog away.
I got shit to do down here.
Well, it takes 3
Well,
seconds.
don't bring us down. We're having a very good show right now. We don't need any, as Otaku would say, we don't need any sluts coming in and wrecking the whole thing.
Apparently, they are allowing underage girls to go on this site and basically sell explicit pictures of themselves, which is illegal, but they're doing it anyway.
Wait a minute. That sounds actionable to me. Like, I know that OnlyFans isn't going to sue Wrestling Otaku, but he's claiming that underage girls can go on and sell pornographic pictures of themselves. Unless you can
No.
prove that sounds kind of actionable.
I think when you sign up for an account like that, you kind of have to put your personal information in there,
I guess.
right?
Can
Some
you
type of
lie?
verification. I don't know. Maybe we should try to set one up.
And this site needs to be fucking shut down permanently. And I am so sick and tired of this fucking society enabling this fucking bullshit from these fucking women. And the thing about it is, nowadays, it's fucking everywhere. Everywhere you...
Erwer. Now he's starting to sound like Aben Cooper. Erwer.
You know what? Of all the Abe and Cooper clips, I forgot that one.
Yeah. It's Erwer. Erwer. You can't go anywhere without some person on OnlyFans waving their privates.
Look at this little cutie.
I love Otaku. He's getting it, too. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
I know.
Look, every fucking girl on social media, every woman on social media has a fucking OnlyFans.
There's that
Spittle
The
is
spittle.
forming on his lip. He is so angry at these whores.
That happens in every video we watch lately of his.
Can we get...
We thought it was a Breva one time. He needs some water because he's like
He's
dehydrated.
dehydrated. Well, he drinks too much soda.
I know.
Otaku likes to drink soda.
What do you think's his favorite? He's a
Pepsi.
Oh,
We saw him drinking Pepsi with his Easter meal.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have said Mountain Dew for
With
sure.
his Hungry Man dinner, he had some Pepsi
Oh,
with it.
yeah.
Crushed like half the can
I'll
in
make
one
you a
sip.
nice dinner, sir.
Oh, boy. Not from one of these sluts.
Probably wouldn't like a nice home cooked meal from a lady, would he?
I love Otaku, man. He's letting these hoes on OnlyFans have it.
You look on Facebook, you look on Twitter, you look on fucking Twitch especially, you look on YouTube, any fucking site, Snapchat, any fucking site. Every fucking bitch on social media has an OnlyFans. Because it's cheap fucking money. It's cheap fucking money for these bitches,
It's
man.
not cheap
and
money,
I know
it's
some
easy.
people are going to sit back and they're going to watch this video and they're going to say the usual shit. Oh, there he goes hating women again. Oh, he's being misogynistic.
Okay, first of all, you can't just... This is something a lot of people do. You can't just do that voice and then it nullifies legitimate criticism. Like,
I like his hand motions.
what one woman hater to another Otaku, you are a misogynist. You do hate women. I mean, this is...
Right? Like, can't you own that at this point?
Like,
Can't you just say, like, yeah, I don't like him?
yeah, I'm not a big
I mean,
fan of them.
Not my favorite.
Right.
It's okay. We get it.
Look.
It's not going to surprise anyone.
Even the two of us would say there's plenty there not to like.
Oh, my God.
So, own it. Flaunt
mean,
it, King.
Some of you could be a bit nicer.
He's being sexist again. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck ever? Okay? What the fuck ever? You can
Clean your spittle.
sit here and you
Lick
can throw
it.
all these labels on me you want. You can sit here and call me a misogynist.
Oh.
Yet these same motherfuckers who call me a misogynist will go out there and openly support a guy like Andrew Tate. The Andrew bitch-ass Tate.
Oh, shit.
You know why? Because he's hot. I'm sorry. Like,
Here's the deal. I think Andrew Tate's a fucking tool, but
he's a total tool, but he is slim.
but
you know?
what's funny to me is like Otaku's like he's got the machine gun, he's spinning in circles. Like you would think he's an Andrew Tate guy with the way he's talking about these women.
Yes.
Fuck Andrew Tate, he's saying too.
But they are, you two, you and Andrew Tate there, Otaku, you are one and the same. It's just you're about 3 of him. That's all.
Do you hear that? She says
Like,
you're more man than Andrew Tate.
You are
Otaku.
more man than Andrew Tate. Have you been to prison? No.
Who has openly admitted to one that he beats women or that he would beat a woman or he
That's
would beat
terrible.
the shit out of a woman or slap the shit out of him, whatever. Yet I'm the sexist. I'm the misogynist.
Okay,
Pause it.
wait a minute. You can both be those things.
You said in your, like, what was it, the girlfriend regulations
Yeah.
or rules thing, they must come home and call you master. They must give you sex whenever you ask for it and make you home-cooked meals, which I think's fine, but the master part.
Okay, but the funny thing to me is he goes, wait a minute. Andrew Tate's a piece of shit. And we're like, yeah, no, but that doesn't mean you're not.
Totes.
Like, he's doing this thing where he's like, Andrew Tate's a piece of shit. Well, yeah, but we're talking about you right now.
I think he washes his toolness, Andrew Tate does, by like giving him rides in the Bugattis.
The Bugatti.
Everywhere. It washes it.
Great logic for expressing an opinion. Great logic there, jackasses. Anyway, OnlyFans is fucking trash. Okay, it is.
Back to
and
the
it needs
point.
to be
Sorry, I got
permanently
on a
shut
tirade
down.
there.
The government, I don't know who needs to get involved. The state governments need to get involved. The federal government needs to get involved, and they need to shut this fucking shit down.
Yeah. Govern me harder, Daddy. I know that we've got China encircling Taiwan and our dollar ain't worth a shit and we can't drill for domestic energy, but you know what we need to do? We need to do some slut banning over here, government. Come on. Fuck all these other problems. I'll pay $8 for eggs. Get these whores off of OnlyFans, Mr. President.
What did OnlyFans do to him? Because it's very clear to me that something didn't work out for him with an OnlyFans chick, right?
I don't know,
Because
but I'll say this. He makes me wipe my lip all the time. We need to get him a Kevin Brennan spit rag.
That's like, you know when like your mouth's been so dry for so long, you get them like white stringies there, like when you're sick or something?
Sure.
That's what he's got. Like,
yeah.
And to all these fucking women out here who want to be lazy and just sell pictures of your nasty ass just to get fucking cheap clicks, cheap views, and cheap money, how about you actually...
You guys can say whatever you want about him. I'm going to say a word that I'm not going to debate with any of you. Entertaining.
Yes.
He's entertaining. He's doing a 13-minute wrestling promo on OnlyFans. That's a skill.
If anything, you never find this guy anywhere.
No.
Like you can't find him anywhere. So it's like we're observing a unicorn, if you will. I love this.
Go out and make something of yourselves. Get a real fucking job and contribute to fucking society. Stop being lazy. Stop being fucking lazy. Kills me with that shit, man. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Oh my freaking god! And it's
out of
just
breath.
like it's just beyond the point of ridiculous now.
He's
it's
getting
beyond
white in
the
his
point.
hair.
It's beyond the point of ridiculous. It's everywhere now, dude.
It's Erwer.
Dude, this is stressing him out so much. I don't know if you see it. He has a grayish white chunk of hair up here, and he's never had that before.
Are we going to see Otaku start doing these next to a cross, and he's going to have a guy wrapped in plastic, and he's going, "You're already dead, sinner. You've destroyed your body."
I hope not.
I want to fuck with Otaku by playing trumpet blasts outside his house and have him go, 3 more trumpet blasts, and he closed the book on this wicked world.
He actually just thinks it's the dinner bell.
Yeah. No more fire and brimstone, Otaku. Well, ain't nothing left but fire and brimstone.
Bitches.
Yeah.
And it's really agitating. It really is. And listen to me.
You know, this video reminds me of this time when it was Thanksgiving dinner of my 9th year, and Otaku was begging at the table because he knows the score. I'm a Otaku lover who never finishes my supper. Well, at the end of the meal, I take a turkey leg attached to a hunk of cartilage, and I toss it to this Otaku.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes at it all tooth and claw and jugular with another guy, and it was like they never met. You know, as if that discard made the difference between their standing and dying.
And then what happened?
Some people just do the damnedest things when they feel they're entitled. But they do even worse when they just plain believe.
That is one of the best little speeches ever.
It is.
I want to do an opening montage for our show someday where it's like that and Merch's speech like condensed into a thing.
People aren't your friends.
People aren't your friends, you dumb bitch.
Okay, I want you to really listen to what I'm about to say. You will never, ever in your life, you will never see somebody like me paying a fucking bitch X amount of dollars a month.
You look exactly like the kind of guy that does that.
You are primo customer.
Otaku, no offense, buddy. You're the anomaly. Like, you're the exception. Everybody on OnlyFans looks like you. Well, the buyers. They look like wrestling Otaku. I'll congratulate Otaku. He's taken a stand here.
Or a sit.
Are you ready to hear about his sexual history?
I don't know.
That's the correct answer.
Just to see her put photos or her send me pictures or photos of herself.
How does he know so much about it if he's not buying?
You'll never see me pay for that shit. What would I pay for that shit for? when I can get that shit for fucking free? In years ago when I was in my 20s, I was pulling fucking hot ass women after women after women. I had 3, 4, 5 bitches talking to me at once.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
He was in the chat rooms. He was talking to the broads. He was DMing with them. ASL, baby.
I assume he was quite svelte back in the
No, he looked
younger
like
days.
that. No, he was a pull pussy.
Fine.
He's a bad dude. He could still do it now. He just hates these bitches too much. He sees a beautiful woman. He'd rather throw up on her.
He's seen too many things.
Yeah, exactly. Wait till you see what he's seeing.
I had women send me nude pictures of themselves and all that shit.
Whoa! Look out. This guy's had girls send him their boobies.
So, the usual dime a dozen behavior.
Yes.
I didn't have to pay nothing.
Whoa.
I didn't pay nothing for it.
Anything.
Nothing. Hell, there's a couple of occasions
Nothing.
where we video chatted and they showed me themselves taking showers, taking baths, and shit like that. And I didn't pay shit.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, those hoes should pay Otaku.
Then what in the hell is he so mad about if he's got this life? What
Didn't
happened?
pay shit. I had a girlfriend who did that. One of my exes. We used to do that. We used to talk on Facebook. We used to video chat each other, and she would show me herself taking a shower. That shit was a turn on. She was in the shower. She was washing her throat.
No, you don't have to show us. You don't have to show us, Otaku. We believe you.
No, keep going.
No, we believe you.
I'm almost there. Keep going.
No, we believe you,
No,
Otaku.
no.
She was doing the...
Drip pan full.
No, you were doing the...
Go.
We understand how that works.
You shut up.
No,
Let him talk.
I got it.
Let the man talk.
Show me her breasts and washing her, backside and all that. And it was a turn on. It was hot as fuck too.
Washing her
Oh, yeah, I
backside.
definitely. Well, I won't say it here, but And then I had another.
What he's trying to say is he jacked off to it.
Thank you, Aaron.
Otaku.
I didn't get the motion.
Otaku was jacking off to the women sending him shower vids.
Why don't you just watch? If it's your girlfriend, can't you just join her or something?
I'm thinking they were internet girlfriends.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my theory. Yeah, they were chatting on
gonna say,
Facebook. Remember?
Why do videos if you could do the real thing?
He said we would chat on Facebook, and she would show me videos of her showering.
Yeah, you're right, because normal boyfriend and girlfriend don't chat on Facebook.
Right.
Another chick that I was fooling around with a couple years ago. Filipina chick in her 20s. She was thick as fuck too. I'd fuck the shit out of that bitch. But now she's dating some other jackass and it's whatever.
Isn't that what this is all about?
Yeah.
Isn't that what
And
fast forward, that's why we're here.
Hold on. We're about to find out that she had an OnlyFans or something.
Oh shit.
And that's why he's so bitchy.
But we used to video chat. I used to video chat with her. She would do the same thing. She would take baths and show me her entire front, her entire side, all that kind of shit.
That's right, boys and girls. Otaku has seen pussy, boobs, and buttholes. Jealous?
And it was hot as fuck too. I didn't have to pay nothing. Didn't have to pay a single goddamn thing. And yet these stupid motherfuckers are actually paying these women money for them to show them pictures of themselves. And not even good ones either, from what I've seen.
He's so angry.
I know.
And it's like, the fuck is that? I could go on fucking Pornhub. I could go on X
Well,
videos.
do that then.
I could go on RedTube. I could go on...
Right, but he thinks
Buddy!
the government needs to ban OnlyFans, but he's still going to go on Pornhub and RedTube. What do you think those girls are doing it for, Otaku? You think they're getting plowed over and fucked for buffet meals? Well,
Just
some of them are. They
for
signed
the
bad
dick.
contracts.
For the dick.
They're getting paid, Otaku.
I don't understand. This is what I don't understand about people on YouTube too that hate on shows and stuff. If you don't like OnlyFans, just don't look at it, please.
Any fucking porn site out there.
Don't look at it.
And see some bitch doing some nasty shit. Not have to pay nothing.
Oh yeah.
Hell, I could go to Google right now, type in hot ass Latina bitch in jean shorts.
Why are you typing bitch? Why? Even his searches are
Jeez.
angry towards women.
I'm going to guess we've got some mommy issues here.
Again, this
Where's
is
mommy Otaku?
You're talking to a guy who lost his radio career because he made fun of a woman. I'm Mr. Misogyny, and even this guy makes me blush.
Yeah, your shit was
Loving compared
rated
to
G,
yeah.
almost complimentary compared to this.
Right now, I could Google hot ass Latino bitch.
In shorts.
In shorts.
He's so
And I'll
mad.
get hundreds, thousands of fucking images. Not have to pay nothing.
Okay,
I
but
could look up twerk bitch. I could look up women twerking, girls twerking. I could type in anything. and I'll get thousands of images. Now I have to pay a damn thing.
That's right.
So why the fuck would I pay a fucking woman who is too goddamn lazy to go out and earn a goddamn living money just so I can see pictures of her? Why the fuck would I do that? Why would anybody do that?
Okay, but there's a big difference between that, Otaku, and making the federal government shut it down.
Well, and you pay for it because Otaku, then you have a special relationship with her.
That's right.
And it's personalized, and you can ask her for things.
I'm surprised more OnlyFans girls haven't been like stalked or hit or.
You don't think that happens all the time and you just never hear about it?
I suppose we just don't hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's dumb. It's stupid. It's exploitation. It's legalized prostitution. And it's fucking wrong. And the fucking government in this goddamn country needs to do something about it. This site needs to be fucking permanently shut down. All these women needs to be fucking booted. They need to be...
Somebody he dated had an OnlyFans and didn't tell him. It has to be. Nobody cares this much about OnlyFans.
It's evil. Like, I'm guessing one of his online girlfriends, like I said,
had an OnlyFans
and saw her like making videos and sending pics to other people.
And he felt cheated on.
And he felt cheated on, and it was over.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Prosecuted. They need to go out, get fucking jobs, contribute to goddamn society, and actually do something with themselves rather than...
Hey, if these women are working on 1099s, that's a 40% tax rate after state taxes, my friend. They are definitely paying in their fair share. I hope these girls have incorporated so they can save themselves about 50% on their tax burden.
They've had to pay it all in dignity, sir.
That's true.
Portraying themselves as fucking sluts and then playing victim when somebody treats them like as such on the fucking internet. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to fucking happen. If you don't like me saying it too goddamn bad, it's my fucking opinion.
Pimps and whores! Pimps and whores!
Okay, and I have a right to my opinion just like every fucking body else.
But women who are on OnlyFans don't have a First Amendment right. So Otaku has a First Amendment right, but if you have an OnlyFans, the government should shut that expression down. Okay.
I guess you're just a lazy whore.
You lazy whores, yeah. He's just trying to teach these slags a lesson.
So go ahead, get mad, get butthurt about this video, but again, it's my opinion, get the fuck over it. Get over it. Suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up.
Fuck around and
that
find
goes
out.
for you women who are you lazy ass fucking bitches, you lazy ass fucking women.
He's talking to you.
I don't have an OnlyFans. I work for a living.
Just kidding.
You
who
won't let
aren't
me.
good at a goddamn thing except selling your fucking ass. That goes for women, and that goes for these sipping ass douchebag guys. Because as far as I'm concerned, you guys are just as much a part of the problem as these women are.
Sir, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Because you enable that shit. You give them the platform to do this. So I hold you just as responsible as them. Grow up. Grow a set. Grow a set of balls.
Be a man, Hogan.
Enough of this cancel culture bullshit. Enough of this.
You're talking about canceling a thing.
Give your balls a tug.
You can't.
This guy.
You can't say enough of this cancel culture shit when you're literally making a move. You're making a video called OnlyFans needs to be shut down permanently. It's in the title, and you're saying enough of this cancel culture bullshit. I love him.
I do love him. I can respect that Otaku has some like serious, like what are the words called? He has
Hang-ups?
some scruples.
Oh.
He has some fucking opinions, and he sticks to them. I respect it. But the total lack of self-awareness on the internet is really scary.
This modern day sipping bullshit. Sick of it. Sick of it.
This modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. I love him. He really is turning into Aben Cooper. You know where you can find this stuff, April?
Where?
Erwer.
It's Erwer.
Victor, if you're listening, if you could get Aben Cooper going, Erwer.
I'm an old school. I have an old school mentality. I'm 33 going on 34. I have an old school mentality when it comes to this shit.
Eat bitches.
I do not believe in paying a fucking woman for some stupid shit like that.
Then don't do it.
Don't believe in it. Never have, never will.
Fuck yeah, Otaku. Get him.
Unless you fucking earn it. Unless you're somebody that I trust, a family member or otherwise, even then I'm hesitant about paying.
Wait, you'd pay a family member for their OnlyFans? The fuck?
Oh, we need to rephrase, Otaku.
Yes,
we need to
rephrase.
rephrase and edit this video.
Edit.
Come on.
Somebody. Even if I had money, and I don't have a whole lot of it to go around. I got bills, obligations, shit like that. I don't have money to fucking waste and spend on some fucking floozy on the goddamn internet.
Floozy.
Because I'm not a dumbass like all of you. I don't just have money to burn and waste like that. It's like, grow up. Grow a set. Okay? Use your brain. Use your head for something more than a hat rack.
Oh, shit. His grandma probably taught him that one.
And these women, go out. Get a fucking job.
He's literally going
Get a
gray.
real fucking job.
He's going
and
gray.
actually earn a goddamn living. The right way.
I'm talking about working for a living. I'm talking about sharking. You got city hands, Miss OnlyFans whore. You've been counting money all your life.
Dude, there is a chance these women on OnlyFans, you don't want them in the workforce.
Yeah.
What if they can't contribute much?
Right. How many of these women on OnlyFans do you think quit high-paying jobs to go to OnlyFans?
That's
right. What if we're dealing with the scum of the earth here?
What if they can give you a real nice rager every time you ask for it, but they just could fuck up an entire company? You'd rather have that? I don't know.
I love Otaku so goddamn much.
I do too.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Always entertaining to hear from our buddy Wrestling Otaku.
I hope he finds us complimentary.
That's how it's intended.
Right. Even if we don't completely agree with everything he says in every video.
Right.
I do expect the next video, though. I want there to be an explanation as to why he hates OnlyFans so much.
He really does hate OnlyFans.
Because you kind of skirted around the whole thing. You call us lazy whores, right?
Right. I think it's the girl.
What girl hurt you where?
Yeah, I think that's. Here we go. Let's see what our next caller has to say.
Marquise Harris.
What's up, Marquise?
Gold. That was unintentional, ironic gold.
He is the man, isn't he?
Like, dude. Look, listen. As a fellow card-carrying member of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, I get him. I'm with him on this. The problem is, he is the exact wrong person to be delivering this kind of message. I'll tell you exactly why he's pissed off and why he wants OnlyFans gone.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get his money's worth from an OnlyFans subscription.
You think so?
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
He probably subbed to a few chicks that he liked, right? And then he got to see what they were posting. And then that's when he felt like he was being shortchanged. And then he just canceled all of his subscriptions. He's taking his anger out on the fact that he's being shortchanged.
You're saying this sounds too personal.
That's exactly what it is.
You're saying this sounds too personal.
Yes, this is absolutely personal on his part. Come on. Listen to him. He's fucking spitting and turning red, for fuck's sake.
So you're saying something very recently happened with him and an OnlyFans girl, and that this video didn't just come out of the blue?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The guy fucking canceled his OnlyFans subscription today. He probably did this shit before he fucking pressed record on his video.
I bet he still has it, actually. He's just mad.
This is fucking fantastic. I fucking love this guy. I wish Patrice was still around for him.
I love
fucking
Otaku.
Save this guy.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, man. All right.
That's all right. Don't apologize. That was wonderful. Thank you very much to, they say don't say my name. $5 over on Venmo. Thank you very much. And over on Rumble tonight, $10 from Elcata. He says, nice rant, Aaron. This was back during the SNL thing. But Big Med makes too much money per transition to stop it. And Blackachu with $10 over on Rumble says, take my money, you media slut whore. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. It's going to knock the goal down to 165 tonight, boys and girls. Thank you very much. Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo are the three best ways to do it, followed by Rumble, then Super Chats and memberships. All of that very, very good. Thank you very much for your support. And only 165 away from our goal. Let's see if we can get that down to around 100 or so by the time 40 minutes from now rolls around.
A comfy spot.
And we do the train and the whistle and the can rattling and the doing the e-beggar best to get to overtime tonight, which a lot of overtime stuff coming up. Nebo says Jesus is no longer coming back. Dead Jester says, oh my God, could you imagine if Patrice was around for this YouTube and stream stuff? He wouldn't allow it. He wouldn't go on any of those shows. I think, I'll tell you this, if Patrice was still around, I think Opie and Anthony are still on the air at SiriusXM.
Wow.
I do. I think he made that much of a difference.
Well,
it would be a whole different world.
How would that have stopped what happened with Anthony?
Opie and Anthony going away, kind of that vacuum is what left this small little podcast universe.
No. I'm trying to ask, you can't save what happened with Anthony. Like, that's the whole reason the show wasn't on there anymore.
I think it would have. I think you would have had Anthony on with Patrice after that happened, and they would have made a segment out of it and everything else. I think absolutely they'd still be on the air.
All right.
If you're not subscribed to Wrestling Otaku and want to, here's the link. Thank you, Zen Rhino. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to Wrestling Otaku. He's a riot, man.
Yep.
He's really, really good. Oh, man, is he awesome. Being able to get feedback and interact with chat. Oh, lordy, says Dead Jester. Well, thank you, buddy. Guys, if you feel like chipping in, let's do a little all hands on deck. Let's see if we can't knock this goal out before the music kicks in. What do you say? Either become a member, throw a couple of bucks over on PayPal, Streamlabs, or Venmo, and who knows? Maybe we knock this thing out before we even
before 9 o'clock
play the music. Big Rig says, Zen Rhino, the Mersh pay pig. What's wrong with Zen? Nothing wrong with Zen Rhino, Big Rig. And by the way, if the guy decides to support Mersh a whole bunch because it brings a lot of entertainment to his life, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, maybe stop watching what others do with their money.
Yeah, Big Rig, don't. It's a very, it's a bad look for you to be keeping tabs on people's finances to that level. So we have Junkyard Dogs and Wrestling Otaku. But we had Junkyard Dogs on the show today.
Yep.
Maybe we can get Otaku on soon.
We had Brad the Chad on today, and he was pretty cool.
Brad the Chad was very cool. I also figured out how to turn off his voice not working thing.
Oh, good.
I think Zen or somebody else sent it to me on how to do that, and I thank them for it. Wednesday's show, you guys will be very happy to know, at 7 o'clock Central Time, Dr. Till, medicine woman, will be our co-host on Wednesday. I talked to Dr. Till today. He's going to be able to do the show with us for a couple hours, 7 to 9 Central. So for those Wednesday special host shows, here's what we're going to do for the special guest hosts. We're going to do a fun little fund rally before the guest comes in. We're going to knock out as much of the goal as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the guest is on, half the money goes to them. We're going to do that. And then half of it will go towards the goal. Then, in the hour that they're gone, at the end of that, whatever, if there's anything left over in the goal, we'll do the usual 5-minute thing and see if we can't knock it down. So
that sounds good.
I think it'll be perfect. So very excited to have Dr. Till on the show for Wednesday. Also, I was told that during his 24-hour stream, Salvo Pancake said he's interested in being on Steel Toe.
Whoa. No.
I did not see that coming.
Why would he say that?
I don't know. I know we have a few, like 1,500 more subs than he does, but I didn't think.
Salvo Pancakes, though? I didn't know that guy was still doing anything. I thought after his whole piss party thing, we all.
Well, and from what I heard from my source is that Salvo does want to talk about all that stuff. I would not be against talking to him about those questions. I've also noticed he's really toned down the Red Bar ripoff shit. Like, he's really toned that down a lot.
I didn't even know he existed after the piss thing.
Yeah, he came back from the piss thing. Derek Chauvinist says, Salvo wants to piss you off. See what he did there? Oh, man. Well, anyway, Dr. Till is going to be on the show. And, I'm getting some information about Alex Stein.
What's wrong?
Good stuff about Dylan Mulvaney and Alex Stein.
I don't know that good and that person go on the same sentence.
Somebody hit it on, put the link up in the chat. Oh shit! I wish I could find it again. Damn it! Alex Stein trolled Dylan Mulvaney. Here we go. Is this 51 minutes ago?
Oh,
okay.
Wow. Okay.
Let's give this a spin. Zen Rhino sent it to me.
Hot off the press.
All right. 165 away from today's goal. Bobby Miller says Alex still hates Steel Toe, right? No, that was months ago. Alex has been on our show. He loves me, loves April. Alex still loves Steel, or Alex has liked Steel Toe for a long time now.
Yep.
So at any rate, we're going to check this out. 165 away from tonight's goal. Let's bang that out and have it be a successful Monday. We're getting very, very close, and we're 33 minutes until we fire up the music and do our e-beggar best to keep this thing going. PayPal, Streamlabs, and Venmo, the best ways to do it, but Super Chats and memberships and Rumble Rants count as well. So thank you guys very, very much. Here we go. Alex, I have not seen this yet. I'm playing this cold. Zen sent this to me. Alex Stein trolling Dylan Mulvaney.
Can't catch a break right now. I'm so mad. Some conservative...
Noticing the 5 o'clock shadow again, by the way?
Yeah, it's always there. Can we get that like laser removed or something if we're going to go all in?
When he's not being a woman, Dylan Mulvaney looks like Corey Feldman.
Yeah, he does.
Like, when Dylan Mulvaney's not busy LARPing a woman. By the way, this Dylan Mulvaney was an actor before all this stuff, and I still believe they're just playing a role.
Oh, just
I
doing
believe
women better than we, though.
I believe they're kind of like that Canadian shop teacher, where
I don't know about
they're
that.
goofing.
This is a pretty intense goof. That was throwing on some bags over your shoulder every day.
And a wig. Don't discount the wig.
Oh, God. Bags and a wig.
Because remember, underneath all that, they looked like Tim Dillon. So, Dylan Mulvaney / Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Some conservative, maybe he's a comic, I don't know, his name's Alex Stein, went onto my Cameo page where I make videos for people and bought a Cameo under...
What did Alex do?
Oh, Alex, you sweet, sweet boy.
Oh, no. Dylan probably did the Cameo, too, and sent it. Now they can't control it. Oh, boy.
the cover of a trans woman who wanted a pump-up video because she's a swimmer and she just got bottom surgery. So I made this video thinking that I was pumping up a trans woman, and it was actually purchased as a joke by this person to post on his Instagram. He's some...
Who cares, though? Money's money, right? It's just a cameo.
What a fucking dick.
Straight man. And it just makes me sick. I'm like, I'm going to post it right here.
That's not true. How dare they missexualize Alex Stein? He drank a Bud Light. He's a flaming homosexual now.
Yeah, he did say he's gay now.
Yeah, Alex is super gay, Dylan. How dare you?
The name Alex can go both ways, just like yours.
Yeah, Dylan.
You don't know.
Quit missexualizing Alex Stein.
Isn't the whole point of Cameo, though, just making money for your voice?
Not only that, Alex supported your brand.
Right.
Bud Light. He drank it.
He drank that.
And then he drank cum out of a man's penis.
He gave you money for your voice. I don't see the problem here.
He fucked a can of Bud Light. He loved it so much. So how dare you talk shit about this guy?
I think it's up. These people...
I just want to compete against the ladies. Why are you saying that I'm not a biological woman? Clearly, I look like a biological woman. I mean, come on. It's been hours tucking this thing in. Give me a break. I should be able to swim. And I'm on so much hormone therapy, I don't even know left or right anymore. So I'm doing this. I don't have an unfair advantage. No way.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
That's the Cameo.
Alex, hi, it's Dylan Mulvaney from TikTok. That was the little swimming song from Finding Nemo because you're a swimmer. And babe, you are killing it. I'm so proud of you for being, on the swim league and making this all happen. And I can only imagine it must be really scary right now and there's a lot going on. But I want you to celebrate these wins and know that you deserve to be there and that I am cheering you on. There's so many people who are cheering you on. I hope that one day I get to sit in the stands and watch you swim.
Oh, no.
But
I am
so
beside
proud of you.
myself.
And you've just got to keep going. One day I'm going to see you in the Olympic. It's going to be amazing.
Yikes.
And congrats on surgery. I'm so proud of you. I'm hoping to do the same thing very soon.
Wow.
I love
So they
you,
didn't yet?
and,
I don't know. I think this is
hope
an
you
old
keep
one.
Swimming. Bye, Alex.
Oh, Alex.
Oh, man. That Bud Light really
boy.
made him a bitchy homosexual, didn't it?
What that was
They're
just...
fucking with Dylan Mulvaney.
Wait, so Dylan didn't do that surgery yet?
I don't know how
really-
old that was. I know that
No.
video's only 51 minutes old, but I feel like I've seen that before.
Absolutely not. I've never seen that before.
I feel like I've seen that video before.
No.
People should take advantage of Cameo more often. Right, yeah. That isn't...
That was...
One of our listeners bought a Chad Zumach cameo before, and he returned it to them. He wouldn't do the video.
What a quitter. You don't want money?
At least one of our Oh, no, there was one, and then I think Sage did it too.
Because I think
I think they both got their money back.
What is it? It was like $30 to get a Chad Zumach cameo, and he didn't want $60, huh?
KF says, oh, poor Dylan turned his cameo off. Son of a bitch.
Really? Because you know what? I'm sure Alex wasn't the only one doing this after he put this video out.
Yeah, probably not. Kid Rock probably bought one. There's a lot of different
I was
people.
thinking about it.
All right, guys, 30 minutes away from rattling the cans and seeing if we can knock out tonight's goal. 165 away from our goal. There's Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo. It's also pinned to the top of the chat, so go ahead, hit one of those, chip in a couple of bucks, and let's go ahead and see if we can't knock that out here very, very soon. A bunch of people chipping in together should be able to make that thing go and keep Steel Toe properly supported. 165 away. We're doing well. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
I want to talk about this asshole Anthony Bass. I don't know how many people have heard about him today. This guy is, the epitome of read the room. So this Blue Jays pitcher, who I found out makes $3 million a year.
Also doing pretty good.
He's doing okay. Not great, like in baseball terms.
I'd take it, but I get it.
Yeah, it's not, but I think the Twins just signed one of their best pitchers to give you an idea, it's like $18 million a year. The Twins just signed one of their best pitchers.
So you're right. He's not doing great by baseball standards.
No, not the best. Thank you, Ball Bending Rodriguez. $5 for the Otaku. Thank you, pal. 160.
Thank you.
Away from knocking it out. KF says it's a troll account. Steel Toe Morning Show, LOL. It got us all.
What troll account?
Oh, that Dylan Mulvaney cameo you put up? Oh, I didn't click it. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. So, well, thanks for saving me a couple of minutes, I guess, taking a look at it.
And his money.
And my money. So this Anthony Bass is a pitcher for the Blue Jays. And he went on Twitter to say that his 2-year-old on the plane had spilled some popcorn.
Ooh, nasty mess.
And he was pissed that the staff wouldn't clean it up.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm going to read you the tweet. So we've got this fire started. Anthony Bass tweeted the following. The flight attendant at United just made my 22-week pregnant wife traveling with a 5-year-old and 2-year-old get on her hands and knees to pick up the popcorn mess by my youngest daughter. Are you kidding me?
So I'm guessing he was not on the plane with them then.
Must not have been, because the first thing a lot of people wrote was, why don't you get off your ass and go pick up the popcorn? But that doesn't make sense because he
wasn't there.
It's baseball season. He's traveling with the team. But 5-year-old, 2-year-old, your 2-year-old, spills popcorn. I'm sorry, but in my mind, that's your child is your responsibility on that aircraft. You pick up after your fucking kid.
It absolutely is. Like, shit, if I spilt my popcorn, I'm picking it up, right? I'm not calling somebody over. Ma'am, can you pick this up for me, please?
My child made a giant mess. Could you clean it up for all of us?
And at 22 weeks pregnant, you can do damn near everything you usually do. If you can fly, you can pick up popcorn. By
the way, a guy who looks like this needs to make $3 million or else he doesn't have anything like this.
Right, because she's an absolute smoke show.
What
is wrong with his face?
This giant bulbous-headed idiot is not grabbing this chick if he's making, if he's working there, whatever fast lane is.
He looks like he does lip fillers and gets his eyebrows done.
He does look puffy, doesn't he?
What is going on there?
$3 million a year is what's going on there.
She's gorgeous. Good for her.
He's very pretty. So that's a nice one, as Frankie would say. So this guy complains to the United Twitter account, puts it all on blast over Twitter, the whole deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody just kind of shits on him about it. Just like, oh, God, it's your fucking kids. They go and, spill all this shit. You go and clean it up, so on and so forth. I mean, yeah, it does suck that a pregnant woman had to pick up after her children, but then don't be a pregnant woman flying with a bunch of children.
That's absolutely my take. And you're not too pregnant to pick up a snack that got spilled. I'm sorry.
Right. C says that's a pick of a future divorce. Once the $3 million a year stops coming in, Maybe.
Yeah, that whole family seems a little cunty.
But now,
if we're complaining about picking up a little popcorn on the floor, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe don't give your kid popcorn on a flight.
You know a little kid, like a 2-year-old's going to be messy, right?
Yeah.
With whatever they eat. Maybe just hold off. Give them some gummies or something. Give them one at a time.
Maybe some carrots, something like that. But at any rate, this guy then goes on to complain about this. I think he got ratioed on Twitter. And then he tweets later in the day. That's my Lori Lightfoot tweet. Never mind. I'm
also a
excited
baddie.
for that. Oh, yeah, also a baddie. Oh, boy,
I
would I
would.
like to get her
Pregnant?
Anyway, oh, yeah. So Anthony Bass then tweeted later, quote, "Thank you, everyone, for the support. United Airlines is taking care of matters with the flight attendant internally." So this piece of shit who makes $3 million a year is now going to get this lady fired, this flight attendant fired, because his kid made a giant fucking mess.
That is honestly so awful.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. KF is telling us that he's trolling. Look at his Twitter feed. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Did he get us all?
Are they angling for like free flights and shit? Because he only
No,
makes
they're
$3
thinking he's
mil?
just fucking around. By the way, 155 away from our goal. Thank you, KF, for the $5. Guys, if you want to do Streamlabs, PayPal, or Venmo, please do. And let's knock out the rest of that 155. We've got about 20 minutes until we rattle the cans tonight and shoot for overtime. All right, let's take a look. My children made the tiniest Oh, he might be fucking with.
Well, that seems like a dumb troll.
This is today at
though.
5:28. My children made the tiniest mess at Walmart, and the cashier made my pregnant wife get on her hands and knees and clean it up. She's 22 months. Oh, 22 months pregnant. We expect better from our servants.
So is she not even pregnant then?
22 months pregnant.
Yeah. What a dumb troll. How do you get that started this morning about the flight thing?
Now, hold on a minute. Did he? Oh, and he took a picture of his daughter with skinny popcorn.
How did that kid get that really curly hair?
Oh, is he?
Was that his kid?
Hold on a minute. The flight attendant just made my 22-week pregnant wife. Oh no, that was okay. So that was a real tweet.
Yeah, the real. Okay,
then that
there's
wasn't
popcorn on
him.
the floor.
Okay, the guy that Zen Rhino sent me was a different guy. Oh, Anthony Bass 52, and this guy is Anthony _ Bass 52.
Are we getting trolled now?
Okay.
God,
Sorry, Zen. I didn't figure it out.
You could take a picture of any Burlington coat factory ever and blame it on his kids.
Get that?
No.
Okay, so Anthony Bass was being a cunt, and that was real about the United thing. And he is trying to get that United flight attendant fired. I mean,
probably free flights out of it too.
That flight attendant has to take care of that entire plane, not just that guy and his kids. It's not the personal servant of your 2-year-old who spilled popcorn. They have to take care of the entire plane. So yes, once in a while, would it be helpful if your kid spills some popcorn, if you took some responsibility and cleaned up after your 2-year-old? Yeah, it would be really helpful.
Dude,
I know I would.
Yes. If I had my little bag of Auntie Annie's cinnamon rolls and I fucking spilt them, I'm picking them up quickly before somebody sees that I'm messy.
Alan Chihuahua letting us know it's just called Burlington now.
It's not Burlington Coat Factory?
I'm sorry if that shocks you, but it is no longer, apparently. We are hearing rumors coming in fast and furious tonight. It is actually just called Burlington and not Burlington Coat Factory.
I don't know how I can go on. My whole world is different now.
There you go. So I don't know. That guy got some heat on Twitter. I get the wife part. She's pregnant and that's terrible and everything else. But don't fly with a 2-year-old if you don't want to clean up their messes.
If she's 40 weeks pregnant, I get it. She's half that.
Yeah.
She's bitty still.
Yeah.
If you're flying, you're clearly healthy. Like people that are pregnant and not good enough to fly, they don't fly.
And she's hot, so fuck her. Make her work.
There's nothing wrong with having a woman pick up some popcorn.
You know what?
I said, if she was like just bulging, can't even fit in the seat, I get it. Sit down.
You and Otaku feel the same way about this.
I would think so. I'd call her lazy if you can't pick up a few kernels of popcorn. Jeez.
150 away from tonight's goal. There you go, guys. You're chipping away at it. Let's keep her going. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Those are the best ways to do it. They hardly take anything out of your contribution. Super chats are very convenient. Those work as well. And memberships are awesome, too. They rebranded it to help sales. Well, then why would you keep the name Burlington?
Isn't rebranding more expensive than just leaving it Burlington Coat Factory?
Right. I mean, I get rebranding, but like rebrand to something different.
Right. Because at this point in my life, I know Burlington Coat Factory as like the emergency, I can't find the item anywhere else on planet Earth place to go.
The only person who ever took me to Burlington Coat Factory was a black dude.
Dude, it is not good.
And the only people that were in there were the black people.
I've taken pictures. There's like a pillow aisle in there. They're all in the middle. You might as well knock the aisle separators over.
It picked up where Kmart left off.
Oh, God.
Zen Rhino says his kids don't look like each other. And April pointed out the one kid kind of has Afrocentric hair, if you know what I mean.
Did.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it, but that one kid did not look like the other kid.
No, neither of the parents have curly hair either. She had olive
Did
tone
she look
skin and
biracial
curly hair.
or no?
Not at all. Nope. Could have adopted. Might be adopted. Celebrities like to do that.
John says, how many weeks is a woman pregnant for? 40 weeks? Isn't that 10 months? Yeah, they're pregnant for 10 months.
Right.
People say 9 months, but it's about 10. They're pregnant just basically right off
So
a year.
therefore, if you consider it 22 weeks, you're only halfway along. You're fine. You can handle it.
Yeah, consider it basically a year shot in the ass because you're going to need some time to recover as well. So if you knock up a chick, 1 year of bliss for that whole period there.
Lucky you.
Because you ain't going to, like, if she has it through the, she has it the old school way, I don't think you can fuck for a while.
You can't have it.
Can you fuck her if she has it through the stomach? Or
if you have a C-section or a normal vaginal delivery, it's 6 weeks of heal time.
6 weeks. So, yeah, about a year. About a year.
And you've been through it 3 times. Look at you.
Yosemite Sambo says you can find a niche brand colognes at Burlington for like $40 sometimes. I mean, it's great as long as you don't tell anybody where you got it.
Yeah, I don't like telling people I've been there if I've been there.
Drew Allen says, look, she just found out the sex of her boyfriend's baby and had to explain to her husband she was under duress.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Well, anyway.
I'm guessing the child was adopted.
15 minutes until we rattle the cans and see if we can knock out our goal, and we are 150 away. So if you feel like contributing and helping knock that down, we do appreciate it. We got another police sex story for everybody.
Were they hot?
Well, I tell you this, hot or not, they can't fucking stop themselves.
It's the uniforms. Everyone's hot in uniform. I don't know what it is.
Every
week.
You
could be a fucking plumber and have a uniform, and somehow it ups your hotness.
Son of a plumber, baby. A relentless New York Police Department captain sexually harassed a married detective, including sending her pictures of his penis.
Okay.
Apparently while at work and asking for her panties, suggesting there'd be work perks if she played along. New court papers allege.
Oh, my God.
You got to appreciate the old school nature of this one.
The balls on this guy.
Yeah, literally. This is just
like this.
This is one of those straightforward old school sex bribes. You're like, hey, here's a picture of my dick. Send me your panties, and it might be a promotion in it for you. I love the arrogance on this guy. He's treating him sending you an unsolicited picture of his cock like it's like, hey, you're welcome.
Do panties really do it for you guys? Like, if I were to send a pair of panties to somebody, is that just like, oh my God, awesome?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
So you're saying yes?
Yeah.
Have you asked for panties before?
No, I usually ask for the whole thing that comes with it. You know, I don't want...
I feel like asking for panties is just weird.
Discard those, put them over there. I'm interested in what it's covering up. NYPD Detective Michelle Almanzar of the 50th Precinct in the Bronx says that over an 18-month period, Captain Brian Flynn subjected her to a campaign of harassment and retaliated when she rebuffed his advances.
Well, give the man what he wants. Jeez.
I mean, geez, just go buy a pair of panties and give them to him and just pretend they were yours.
Or shit in a pair and leave it on his desk.
There you go. What?
He'll stop asking.
Okay.
It's effective.
Flynn was relentless, constantly texting her, Almanzar's lawyer said. If she blocked his number, he made it known that he was not going to stand for it. Flynn, a married father who was transferred to the 50th precinct in 2021, started making sexually charged comments via text and in person, including sending Almanzar pictures of his penis and napkins with ejaculate on it, which appeared to be taken in his office, the suit claims.
Nope.
Boy, you talk about a swing and a miss.
That guy is forward as fuck.
What made him think that women want to see this guy's jizz napkins?
That guy literally threw his shoulder out. He swung and missed so hard.
Oh, my God. That's one of those guys that swings, spins around, and then falls.
Falls over.
Because he took such a big cut?
I don't care. Like, I love Aaron with all my heart. I would never, ever. I don't need to see his jizz. If it's on me, it's one thing. I don't care. But I don't, need to see it. Like, if you're ever, doing the thing alone,
yeah,
I don't need to see the receipts.
You don't need to see the jizz?
I don't need to see it. I don't need to know it happened.
Well, apparently you're more different because
women don't ask for that.
He felt that she needed to see his jizz. He asked for racy pictures of her and indicated he'd trade work perks as long as she continued to allow his advances.
Oh.
I was going to give you a commander's day if you just gave me your panties, Flynn said in a text to Almanzar. Almanzar tried to block Flynn's number multiple times, but each time he reacted in a negative fashion, including making her stay late to redo reports or denying her request for a day off. Shit.
Why? Okay, look, I'm not saying that what happened to her isn't horrific and wrong. She allowed it for 18 months before she reported him.
If the mom of one wanted time off for her son's first day of preschool, she had to kiss ass. She had to accept his harassment or she wasn't getting it, Short said. Do you want to see this thing's dick?
Where's his hair?
Well, under his hat.
There's no eyebrows. There's nothing.
Oh, you're right.
There's nothing there.
What the fuck
There's
is
no
up with
eyelashes.
Captain Alopecia over here? Well, at least you didn't have to see his pubes. I mean, you got to look on the bright side.
No
of
razor
things.
burn from shaving.
No razor burn.
Like some of you men get.
All you guys get is bald worm and some cum rags.
Oh, God.
That's what you get out of this fella.
Don't you, the first time he asks for your panties or sends you a dick pic or jizz, don't you report him that day?
Well, cops,
Why'd you wait?
It's tough. You're not supposed to rat out other cops.
That is a cut and dry. That is okay.
Was it dry? We haven't checked the napkins.
Cut and crusty.
And when Almanzar tried to stop Flynn's messages, he would often take his frustrations out on her work partners as well as her team. Others in they all wondered why they were getting nothing but child porn cases for the last year and a half, and now they know why. Others in the precinct were aware of the harassment and would tell her, just keep him happy. See, there you go. There's the answer to your question.
Nobody had her back.
She told other people about it, and they said, he's the captain. Keep him happy.
That is sick.
I'm telling you, that's cops, though.
Okay, but what does this guy have on all of them that they would say that?
He's the captain. He's in charge. He's the boss man.
I don't know.
Almanzar was so anxious about the harassment that she tried not to speak with him alone and refused to go into the work restroom without someone else because it was right by Flynn's office. Oh, check for drill holes.
He definitely did that on purpose, right?
On one occasion, when Almanzar blocked Flynn's number from her phone in an attempt to show her who's boss, Flynn posted pictures around the office of a rat in a costume with her name on them. There you go. That's why she...
what in the world?
That's why she didn't tell earlier. Oh, look at how uncomfortable she just looks in this picture.
Well, that's his wife, right?
Oh, is it?
Not
Hold on.
the... Yeah, that's his wife.
A married father allegedly asked Almanzar for her panties. I don't know, man. I think
he's
that might
not
be
going to
her.
stand with that child down there if it's not his.
Oh, you're right.
That's
Okay.
his wife.
That's
and
his wife?
Kids, yeah.
She's probably mad. Things came to a head when Almanzar asked for a day off after her grandmother died. Flynn basically told her she had to behave. That was it for Almanzar, Schwartz said. Despite being extremely fearful for her safety as well as that of her family, Almanzar in November made a complaint to the department's EEO division, the filing says. As a result, Flynn ended up being transferred to another precinct. So they didn't punish the guy. They didn't do anything to him. They just transferred him. It's like the Catholic Church. You get caught doing something fucked up, they just move you somewhere else.
Yeah, but I ask you again, what does he have on everybody?
Again,
You know what
he's,
I mean?
he's the boss, babe.
but
I told you
feel
that
like
already. He's
if-
the boss.
If he's getting transferred and all that shit, I feel like somebody can fire him.
Who?
I don't know.
He's captain.
Jesus.
Jesus doesn't fire cops.
Strike him down.
KF with $5 says new merch idea: April's panty coffee filters for April's magic bean. Oh, he sees dollar signs in that one.
You know what? I'll write the idea down and mull it over.
Triple N says geography change. That fixes everything. Exactly.
Yeah.
Once he's in a different office, he'll stop being so forward.
What if now that he's been outed, his wife is actually relieved because the only reason she's his wife is because he like forced her into it and threatened her? Like, or else.
We got 8 minutes until we circle the wagons, play the music, and rally to hit our goal for tonight, guys. We are a ways away. 145 is a ways away, so let's see if we can. Thank you, by the way, Victor, for the Aben Cooper drop. So he's Johnny on the spot with that. Guys, if you feel like chipping in, please do chip in. We are 145 away, and we do not have much time yet. 8 minutes until we play the music and rattle the cans and beg you for it. 145 away from what we need to keep this thing going. We need to hit that every week. And if we do, that's a plus. If not, we cut it off at 10 o'clock and we don't do the extra, or 9 o'clock, our time. And we don't do the extra 30 minutes. So PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships. Let's make sure we hit that 145. Let's rally and do it for Steel Toe, boys and girls. All right, we got time for one more. We got Lori Lightfoot. There were riots in Chicago this weekend.
Oh, yeah? About what this time?
Well, we don't know because they don't want to call them riots.
Oh, peaceful protests, you mean?
Well, some people just, got together downtown and they just caused a little trouble.
A little shooting?
Yeah, she doesn't even like it when one reporter called it, quote, mayhem.
Oh.
They didn't even like the term mayhem.
We don't like using accurate adjectives.
No. KF with another $5 says, my wife and I are currently making a ton of goat soap. Don't be surprised if some samples with terrible names hit your P.O. box. Oh, I'm so excited for goat soap.
Yay. Thank you.
To hit the mailbox. 140 away from knocking it away, boys and girls. We're going to get to this Lori Lightfoot thing in just a second. Thank you, Daniel, for the $20.
Thank you.
Via PayPal. We are 120 away. There you go, guys. Keep rallying. And we will knock this thing out. 5 minutes until we play the music. Let's check out Lori Lightfoot's thoughts. Now, remember, I think she gives less than a shit because the people voted her out.
Oh, yeah.
They said, you're done.
They
I
don't care.
I don't know when her last day is, but they voted in someone else. She could give a fuck.
She's coasting.
She's coasting. They had a really horrendous weekend in Chicago. And Lori Lightfoot apparently believes that the problem is the media pointing out how bad it was. Let's watch the latest from Mayor Lori Lightfoot on the
I'm ready.
On the destruction of Chicago before she skedaddles out the door.
Put out a very specific statement.
After a morning event at the Chicago Public Library, outgoing Mayor Lori Lightfoot was asked about the Saturday night chaos downtown that led to 2 people shot,
Look at that.
15 arrested, traffic disrupted, and the CTA suspending service into the loop.
I mean, I expect bulls to be running down the street the way people are running.
This is a lot of people.
It's like Pamplona.
Not good.
Lightfoot says there's lots of opportunity to redirect young people to safe spaces, but scoffed at one reporter describing what happened as, quote, mayhem.
And here's the thing. The mass majority of the young people that came downtown
peaceful.
because it was a great weather and an opportunity to enjoy the city. That's absolutely entirely appropriate. There are a few that came with different intentions, and they have and they will be dealt with. But I'm not going to use your language, which I think is wrong, to say that it's mayhem.
So, wait a minute.
What world?
A bunch of people went downtown to Chicago to enjoy the weather and enjoy what the city has to offer. Okay, great.
Sure.
But a bunch of other people did shoot people and kill people. Like that
It caused
right.
like pandemonium. People are running.
It
in
caused
crowds.
people to go running. The police had to line up like this. I think mayhem is appropriate. I mean, I don't know what word you would use to describe people getting shot to death and then everybody starting to panic in the streets and the cops having to line up and restore order. I mean, I don't know what mayhem is in your world.
Mayhem is like rainbows and butterflies and.
Mayhem is that thing that happens when you need Allstate, I think, in her mind. If you didn't need Allstate, then it doesn't really count as mayhem.
Guess. Nah, I don't know. People living in denial like that, though, like that's the reason. Like people How long have they been calling that place Chirac now? Well,
Yeah,
that
for years.
it looks like that.
She
It's
can
bad.
afford to do that though, because literally she's looking at her watch, going, "I'm almost done."
And then watch her bail out of the city. She doesn't live there anymore.
I don't think she lives there now. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't living there right now.
Do you not have to live there if you're mayor?
You probably do. C says she was the one that imposed the 21 or older in the park after last Wednesday by the bean incident. Kate Gollum says, who cares what Chicago Gollum has to say about anything at this point? Yeah, well.
Yeah, maybe don't go to her for comment.
And then they elected someone. They're like, yeah, she's bad. She's done a terrible job. And we're like, yeah, that's accurate. Good job, Chicago. Well, who'd you pick? Somebody way worse.
Yay.
We picked someone more progressive than she is that thinks the cops are part of the problem. Oh, perfect.
I have been to Chicago one time. I don't know if you've ever visited or not.
I have.
Half that trip was very cool, very interesting, and then the other half was very, very scary and eventful and not in a good way. And I would not return until this gets better.
I've been to Chicago twice. I have no desire to go back. It didn't do anything for me. Sid with 1999 says, hell yeah. Sorry, I don't have anything witty to say. That's all right, buddy. 105 away from knocking it out tonight, so we are getting closer and closer with 2 minutes until we fire up the music and see if we can knock out our goal for tonight. That would be huge, you guys. We're only 105 away. Let's see if we can do it. There's the PayPal. There's the Streamlabs. There's the Venmo. Let's knock it out and do a half hour of overtime. We got that new Washington state law we can talk about. Google's CEO saying that new AI system that they have, that they're rolling out now.
Yeah.
Great news. Google's CEO says, we don't really fully understand this thing. We've also
Stop this madness.
We've got 18,000 dairy cows dead. Or no, not dairy cows. I think they were... Yeah, just head of cattle. Okay, so they were beef cattle.
I don't like where my tinfoil hat brain goes to for that.
18,000 cows killed in explosion and fire at Texas dairy farm. Maybe the largest cattle killing ever.
Are they going to blame it on the cow farts, too, and say that it's probably for the best since they were causing climate change?
Interesting. We've also got a sheriff who's under scrutiny for how he handled guns at a Calhoun County school event. Uh-oh. We have a...
wow.
We'll skip that story. And we've got a North Carolina church that bought up a bunch of people's medical debt for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
And they just burned it. Forgave it. It's actually really, really, really cool of them to do.
You've got an interesting evening for us.
We do. We got a great overtime planned if we can knock it out. Which brings me to my next point. It is time. 5 minutes left in the show. Let's see if we can knock out that last 105. If you feel generous, let's do this thing. Let's knock out that 105. Everybody chipping in. If we go over, we go over. That just means it rolls into tomorrow morning. 105 left to go. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships.
We got it.
All of it. Everybody chip in a little bit. $5-10 at a time. Let's get to overtime tonight. Knock out that goal and make it a successful start to the week.
Oh, yes.
For the Steel Toe. $100 away. Kyle with $5.
Woo, thank you.
So now we're an even hundo away from knocking this thing out. There's all the links in the chat, guys. Pick one, click it, throw in a couple of bucks, or become a member. Then you automatically throw in $5 to this show every single month. Sounds awesome to me. If you like this show, contribute to it. We only stay alive based on listener contributions. That is how we are able to do this show every single day and night. All right, we got to pick it up now. $100 away. Let's do it. We got there this morning and we got over by a little bit. Let's match those morning show fucks. And let's show them we can do it too.
I believe.
Here we go, guys. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes to go.
I don't want to go to bed yet.
And $100 away. It's been a great show. I think we've done a wonderful job for you. Let's see if we can put our money where our mouth is and keep this show going and continue our streak of knocking out these goals. PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats. Let's get it going, guys.
Have faith.
And let's knock this thing out.
I would love to do some overtime.
$5 from Rusty Grammar. Jesus Christo is king. Also, fuck King Kong Dong and Mr. Approachable.
Whoa.
That got a little spicy.
Very
All right.
personal. Thank you.
$95 away from knocking it out tonight. We got to get moving here, guys. If you're feeling generous, now's the time to chip in. A little less than 4 minutes left. $5 more bucks coming in. Bert with $10.
Thank you.
Jive Turkey with $10. Thank you very much. And we are 75
Thank you, guys.
away from hitting it tonight. Just 75 away. All right, we're on a bit of a rally here, boys and girls. We can do this thing. 75 away from knocking it out. And about 3 minutes left in the music.
I want to do these stories pretty bad.
We're gonna hopefully get to them here. 75 away. John with 20 says shaking cans. Thank you very much, bud.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. $55 away from knocking it out. There's Streamlabs, PayPal, and all the rest. Oh my God! Stop! I think we gotta cut it. We just had a big rally come in. Hold on.
What did you guys do?
We're gonna kill the music.
Okay.
JJ Dewey with 15.
Thank
Tigger
you.
Next Door with 20. And Biden Crime Family with 40. That's going to be 75.
Thank you.
There you go. And we're $20 over.
Look at this teamwork here.
There you go, guys. Thank you very much. Everybody chipping in. Did it with $40 and less from everyone. Most of it $5 at a time. So thank you very much to everybody who chipped in.
Yeah, Ollie became a member too. So that's another
Ollie,
$5.
thank you for being a member. So we were 20 up. We're now 25 ahead. Rupert with $19.99. So now we're 40 ahead for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Rusty Grammar with $2 says, can you say a prayer for Redbeard 313, brother? Absolutely. What's up with Redbeard? I hope he's okay. Ball Bending Rodriguez with $2 says, but I wanted to bend the balls. Oh my God. What did I say? We were ahead 40
Something like that.
for tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys are great. Thank you.
All right, let's do that. Thank you guys very much. And Ollie, that membership is huge, buddy. That is a repetitive thing that cuts out the goals every single month. Woo!
And
oh my goodness.
Like Sage said too, hit the like button if you're in here.
Oh yeah, hit like, hit subscribe, the whole deal.
Thank you guys.
Awesome.
So much.
And you guys are off to a great start for tomorrow morning as well. So thank you to everybody who helped us rally.
Keeping us
at the end of the
supported.
show there, keeping this show on the air and ahead for tomorrow. Daniel says, I hit the like button. Great. Everybody subscribe as well.
Thank
How close?
you.
We're getting close to 9,500, which is another milestone, getting closer to that 10,000 mark. Our video today in the thousands, again, our clip that we
good.
posted. Very, very cool. Redbeard had to get a blood transfusion last night.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Very cool. I'm going to steal some of your water.
But that's my water. It's nice and cold.
It is very good.
Well, I hope Redbeard heals up quickly.
We hope Redbeard's health is better than Red Bar's. That's for certain. That's for sure.
That guy's not doing so hot.
I'm going to put 3 questions in the chat for everybody. Before we do, I think we're going to start with this North Carolina story because it's just, how often do we get to do a bunch of wholesome shit?
I know,
this show?
almost never.
I'm going to put a question in the chat. By the way, Phage Lives with $9.99 says, here you go, Aaron. No reason. Just wanted to be kind. Oh, well, thank you very much. That goes to tomorrow's goal.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Only 310 away for tomorrow. If you get 10,000, they ban you, says Dan Vrosh.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And share the channel for our march to 10K.
Yes.
For sure. Yes.
Tell your friends.
Kyle W says end of May 10K. All right. You know what? That's a good one to shoot for.
That'd be
I think
cool.
we originally said before we moved it way up and then that whole community shanked us in the back because we were growing too fast on them. We were on pace to do the end of March.
Yeah.
But I think before we said let's do end of March, we were saying if we get there by the summertime, we're happy.
I don't care as long as we get there.
Toolman Mike says you still need to make it easier to find full past episodes. I think if you go on our YouTube channel now, I put the live videos up top.
Yeah, don't you just go to the channel and go to videos or live?
Yeah, past live streams is the first thing there.
Right.
So, I mean,
it's right up front.
You guys should be okay on that one.
Look for, if you can't find it on the home page, click videos or live, and they should be down there.
Yeah, I mean, past live streams is the first thing that shows up on the channel. All right, here we go. Ready.
Right.
Stevie J says, in November, I predicted 10K by Valentine's Day, but I didn't say which Valentine's Day. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we were on the way. We were going to get to 10,000, but then that community that, you know, the ones that had shows that we were gaining on just decided, all right, let's all make up some dumb gay shit. Let's be girls and let's shank the shit out of them and get our universe to pull back from their universe. So we said, well, fuck it. We'll just leave this universe then.
Yeah.
If that's what you're going to do.
Could all had a nice time together, but got to be like that.
Had to be a little jealous of old Steel Toe's growth. The younger, hotter chick, I think, got to him a little bit. All right. Hopefully the overtime content is an improvement, says Jay Santos. Eat my ass. All right. Here we go. This Winston-Salem Church. I wish more places would do this.
You heard about one of the fires on the eastern side of the state. One is actually providing relief to a number of families.
Oh, boo. What a shitty transition. You heard about the fires on the east end of town, but one fire is burning away.
I didn't hate it.
Oh, I hate it. Really?
I didn't hate that one.
Hey, here's a terrible fire that's threatening people's homes and destroying their businesses, but this one is making you debt-free. Oh, I hate it. Here, I'll give it another try.
Thanks, Laney. Now, you heard about one of the fires on the eastern side of the state, but one fire in Winston-Salem is actually providing relief to a number of families. A triad church is burning millions of dollars of medical debt to help local families. Our Joshua Davis has the latest.
The ceremony this morning was something special, as almost 3,400 families have had their medical debt forgiven, thanks to Trinity Moravian Church in Winston-Salem.
We do hope we don't set off the fire.
On Sunday morning, more
Hold
than
it upside down, it'll
3,000
burn
families
faster.
in Davidson, Davie, and Yadkin counties received a letter notifying them their medical debts had been forgiven completely.
Nice. See, like, that's what churches are supposed to do, not fuck kids.
That's really wholesome.
Yeah. Versus
That's
wholesome,
got me-
H-O-L-E, what they usually do.
Stay out of those holes.
Yeah, see, this is much better. You guys should be burning away medical debt, not the anuses of the young.
Stop burning the midnight oil with buttholes.
Exactly.
Aw.
I mean, you guys are jacking yourselves off a little bit with the confetti, but you know what? You've earned it.
I love his facial hair.
It is
That
pretty good.
shit fucks.
That is pretty good.
That is wonderful.
Oh, Magnolia, the Lord said today that a mint julep would taste good in the midday sun.
Oh, we can't
Oh
hear
no,
him.
did they do shitty audio? The
Yeah.
news did shitty audio recording.
We can't hear the guy.
Oh, that's funny. This must be a small market news station. They didn't do their audio mixing right, and this guy's trying to narrate, but the church volume is pumped up.
Well, we want to see the church anyways, right?
Reverend John Jackman says the church has a history of community outreach and wanted to help address a major problem it saw in the community.
It seemed like a very ambitious project when we first talked about it.
Oh, God.
But the board said, hey, let's try, and basically had the attitude, if God wants us to do this, then God will bless it.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah, like if you have a hospital or you have some place that owns hospital debt and they feel like, oh, these sad sacks are never going to pay their fucking medical bills, then what you can do is you can offer to buy up all that debt. Like, hey, we'll give you guys 25 cents on the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, shit, yeah, we'll take that over getting nothing. Yeah, for sure. So that church I think they spent 15 cents on the dollar for all of this $3.3 million in medical debt.
Wow.
And they just burnt it. They said, fuck it, you guys are free.
Burn this thing.
Burn this thing. Bow your knee. Heat.
That's hanging over your head forever, and it's never going to rise to the top. You got to eat. You got to.
Yeah, cream always rises to the crop. Yeah.
I knew it.
Had a pancreas surgery. Yeah, those can be very tricky. Yeah, maybe they found a couple of polyps. Yeah, he had to do a biopsy. Yeah, they're not cheap. Yeah, big needle right in your back. Yeah. But the bigger dagger's coming later. Yeah, that's when the insurance company tells you, we don't cover that procedure. Yeah, doesn't come out of your deductible. Yeah, you got to pay the whole thing. Well, then the cream has a hard time rising to the top when there's a barrier in the middle. Yeah. And that's medical debt. Yeah. All those bills piling up. Yeah, but don't worry. The good Lord's provided. Yeah, he provided Divided in the way of cold hard cash. Yeah. 15 cents on the dollar. Yeah. And then they burned your medical debt. That's right. They set it on fire. Yeah. Smoke everywhere. Smoke of the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Jesus said, let my people's debts go. Oh, yeah. Dig it. That was Father Macho Man Randy Savage.
I would like to go there.
Well, you know.
Oh, God.
Everybody knows that Big Papa Pump is the man when it comes to renegotiating your consolidated debt.
I am.
So if you got $3.3 million in medical debt, but I buy up your $3.3 million for 15 cents on the dollar, then everybody knows that that's a little less, a little more than 1/10 of what your debt was. So you take that $3.3 million, but then you get it for the 1/10 that I got it at, and then that's going to be $330,000 that I spend to get your medical debt, a $3.3 million canceled off. And that means that you don't have to pay for the cancer surgery for your dead grandma. Big Papa Pump is your debt relief hookup. Holler if you hear me.
Thank you.
My voice at the end.
Thank you, Scott. God, that makes me feel so good.
Well, you feed that in.
Oh, no.
You're going to church on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking about that goiter surgery that you had.
Ooh.
And you're thinking, how am I going to pay for it? Because last week, the job that I've been working 35 years at, they gave you a gold watch, a boot in the butt, and said, sorry, daddy, but a computer just took your job. That's hard times. And then you got a weird growth thing coming out of your neck, daddy. And they got to cut that out all nice and slow like. And they charge you up the butt for it, daddy. That's right, Jack. They charge you up the butt for it. And after you get that goiter and that disgusting lump thing cut out of your neck, baby, they're going to tell you, well, that's all right, because you owe 100% of the bill. Well, I ain't got that money, Jack. So the reverend comes up to the altar and he says, to my sheep, to my people, from the floor up to the steeple, daddy, we's going to buy up all your medical debt, and we's going to boot it in the butt, and we's going to give you debt relief, baby. That's going to the pay window. That's the end of hard times, daddy.
Thank you.
You know who tried to keep your debt?
Who?
Ric Flair and the Horseman.
That bitch.
To take care of your children, you've got to do what you have to do just to live. And that is never going to rise to the top, and it's always going to make you feel bad.
You have to see the vision of the need. It's not only the homeless man on the corner or the guy with the dog that's begging.
His fucking name is Gentle.
I love him.
This is the most amazing church ever.
I just met him, and I love him.
Oh, my God.
I think he's wonderful.
Greg Gentle, a member of the congregation. You just got to help everyone. It's nice to see a church part with some of the money once in a while to actually help people rather than go, hey, I watched one of these non-denominational churches. It made me hate non-denominational churches forever.
Oof.
Because their CEO came out. First of all, any church with a CEO, I don't trust them right away.
Red flag.
So they come up there and they go, oh, thank you guys for all your donations. We sent our CEO and our other staff out to this thing for a training seminar, and it was like in some tropical location.
Yeah. I had a friend in high school that decided to go with her friend to a non-denominational church that was like a shed, and they started doing stuff like that too.
Yeah.
And got into like weird, what'd you call it? Conventions and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It really made me feel weird.
It's the people that live next door, or it could be yourself.
And Reverend Jackman says the church is just paying it forward.
When you have received forgiveness, you need to turn around and give it to others. And that might come in a whole lot of different ways, but it needs to get carried on. And
Dude, you see so many charlatans and shit nowadays. Like when you see people who actually genuinely believe in the shit,
Yeah.
and then like actually act that way, you're like, God, that like never happens.
My heart just grew 10 ties.
10 ties?
10 tises.
10 tises.
10 tises.
That's remarkable to grow 10 tises like that.
Sorry, I'm just so taken by the spirit of the
Yes,
Lord.
the 10 tises.
And the forgiveness. And,
Yes.
you know.
Shaft says, Reverend Jackme. No. Reverend Jackman.
I want to become a member of that church. Like, I want that here. That made me feel so good.
Pickle Man says, Salvation Army sends their people to Israel for making wine. I mean, for training. Johnny K says, this dude should be bigger than most mega churches. You would hope so, but the problem is, guys who are this good never become mega churches because when they get extra money,
they give it away.
They buy the medical debt of their congregation.
Right. They
of the
help.
people. Yeah, they actually help the people inside their church. So that's why you get kind of that, oh man, why doesn't this guy ever become, a lot bigger? Well, because he gives away his money to people who are desperately in need, which I get it is a very, very strange concept to a lot of churches out there nowadays.
My church used to do cool shit when I never got to go on any of these trips, but they do like mission trips to like Costa Rica or like Madagascar and shit, and actually stay down there for a while and build actual houses for people. And I thought that was really, really cool. And I fucking cried watching videos of it.
Dave Phillips says, does Minnesota have churches? Yes, fucking everywhere.
There's like 6 surrounding our house.
There are a shitload of churches now. Oh my God.
Go to any small town, it's bars and churches.
That's all there are.
So you can ask for forgiveness from the night before.
In small town Minnesota, in central Minnesota, it is bar, church, bar, church, bar, church. That's it.
That's actually all Darwin is.
And then an amateur baseball field.
Yep, you need that.
They all have this like 1,000 seat, beautiful baseball field with a concession and a
cool
concourses
down here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like they just have this whole big facility in the middle of nowhere. It'll be a town of like 1,200 people. And you'll be like, oh, there's 4 bars, there's 3 churches, and then a giant baseball field with a huge, elegant seating area and concessions and liquor and all this other shit. And you're like, where the fuck did this all come from? And every weekend that they have a game, it's packed.
Mm-hmm. And we have street dances here.
Swinging Sticks and Buzzing the Greens, love that name, says, Aaron, good luck to your Wild against Dallas tonight. Yeah, I don't know. It might be tough if you're a streamer on weeknights the next couple of weeks because you got the hockey playoffs going on and you got the baseball playoffs or the basketball playoffs going on.
I will say when I was driving home, I saw our numbers and I wasn't disappointed. So.
Oh, well, then in that case, fuck me. I'm wrong. Let's go to this Google story. This is not encouraging. The CEO of Google was asked about their new AI program.
Yeah.
That they've released now because you got ChatGPT. I think that's Microsoft, right? I think Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Bill Gates owns most of that. And I think when they're done paying back his investment, he owns even more of it after that.
Should be good.
Google released their own AI. There's an AI arms race now, which should be great for those two companies for about 6 months, and then terrible for the rest of the world forever.
And AI stands for absolutely irresponsible, right?
Good one. So
I hate AI shit. I do.
So now Google, their CEO was interviewed on 60 Minutes, and they asked him about their AI program. They're like, this thing's legit, right? Like, this thing's okay. We're going to be fine. This isn't...
We're safe.
The movie I think of when I hear about this shit is iRobot.
Hmm?
So we're like, we're not going to end up in iRobot where we have to depend on Shia LaBeouf and Will Smith to save us from the terrible thing that Ed Cromwell did.
Can you imagine if Shia LaBeouf and Will Smith were in charge of saving the human race?
I'd never feel more comfortable.
Whatever.
I saw Disturbia. So anyway, they asked the Google CEO about AI, and he gave an answer that I think you guys will find less than encouraging.
AI systems are teaching themselves skills that they weren't expected to have. How this happens is not well understood.
Then kill it.
Can we as humans stop putting shit out into the public that's not,
right?
A for sure thing yet?
If your answer to the question is, I don't know how they do that, then turn it off. Hit the light switch.
I don't know if this medical procedure will help you or not.
Let's
do it anyways.
Let's power down the AI if our answer to the question is, I have no idea how the machine knows that. It's not supposed to learn that. We didn't program it to learn that.
Dude,
it's learning on its own.
I freak out on my phone when I feel like I've only thought of a thing to myself, and it just shows up there in ads.
Yeah.
That's happening now. That's gone far enough.
For example, one Google AI program adapted on its own after it was prompted in the language of Bangladesh, which it was not trained to know.
Yay!
It
learns languages on its own.
Like we all do.
Yes. I mean, no way that it could interface with other AI formats and develop its own language and they could speak to each other without us knowing what the fuck they're talking about.
Kind of like aliens if they existed. Check that out.
Time's up. Checkmate.
Oh, God. I just got chills.
We discovered that with very few amounts of prompting in Bengali, he can now translate all of Bengali.
Yay!
No. No.
And how did it do that? We have no fucking idea.
We have to stop creating brains that just know things that we don't. Stop this behavior.
Go come in a vagina like the old-fashioned way and make a
Please.
supercomputer that way.
I have to like believe that some people understand like me that some things are okay to be left the old-fashioned way, like interacting with humans, right?
Yeah.
We don't need something to be smarter than us so it can take over shit.
All I'm saying to you is instead of yelling like this, you should just learn how to fight robots.
This shit scares me. I came from
So
small
now all
town
of a
and this is
sudden,
bad.
we now have a research effort where we're now trying to get to 1,000 languages.
There is an aspect of this which we call, all of us in the field call it as a black box. You don't fully understand. And you can't quite tell why it said this or why it got wrong. We have some ideas, and our ability to understand this gets better over time.
Yeah.
But that's where the state of the art is.
Black boxes are indeed
Hard to
a mystery.
understand, yes. So you're telling me that your AI is learning shit and you can't explain why and you don't know how. Is this going to be the same answer you give us when we're fighting a war in the streets against the machines and they enslave us? Am I going to be
we lose?
Am I going to be in a net next to you and I'm going to be like, bro, what the fuck happened? You'd be like, we're still trying to figure it out. We don't really know how they got this way. Admittedly, bro, it got away from us.
And the thing is it won't end like the movies you see that in. There is going to be no hero that saves us.
Right, we're just going to die.
It's over.
Yeah.
You don't fully understand how it works, and yet you've turned it loose on society?
Yeah, let me put it this way. I don't think we fully understand how a human mind works either.
No.
Oh.
Fuck off. That is not how we answer that question.
That's not okay.
You are not as clever as you think you are, sir.
However, that face right there is the face that you always talk about where the world is going to end with a scientist saying, it worked. That is that face.
This is a rat shit piece of fuck face that's telling you, hey, look, we got billions and billions of dollars riding on this shit, so don't rock the boat 60 minutes, asshole.
Yeah, but why? Why?
Because they're going to replace a shitload of workers in labor with this. Translators.
You know why? Because they don't have to eat. They don't fucking put out emissions and all that shit.
So it'll save these companies a fuck ton of money by replacing them with this AI stuff. More and more industries will
Humans
just
are
be
going to
taken over.
stop reproducing someday for various reasons I won't mention here. And we're all going to be taken over by the machines.
Yeah, Dave,
it's actually the Matrix now.
Dave Phillips writes, nice deflection. Victor says, I'm scared. Hold me. Aaron first.
Yes. I just said it too. I am terrified of this shit.
Dave Phillips says, it's not every day you find out you're responsible for 3 billion deaths. AI steel toe sounds kind of fun. Oh, the AI wouldn't be near as fun as I am because it would have that thing that goes, ooh, no, I definitely shouldn't say that. What fun is that?
I don't know. The AI that people chat with seem to have no problem saying anything.
Ball Bending Rodriguez says Otaku is going to have to put AI in its place. That's who's going to save us.
There's going to be an AI OnlyFans.
Wrestling Otaku, baby. Jay Santos says they want to implant computers into humans with the hope of living forever. That's what they want to do.
That's not going to work, though.
I don't
We're just
wanna
going
live
to be
forever.
replaced.
I don't want to make it to 80 in the world we're living in.
We are going to be replaced someday because they're going to do away with all natural farming and livestock and all that shit. And it's going to be gone. Water systems are going to be polluted from all this fucking train derailment shit that they don't care about. We're all going to be machines someday. It is the Matrix.
So are you taking that offer from InfoWars or no?
Do I have to tell you on the mic?
Okay.
Like
You're
on
still
camera?
thinking about it. All right, I understand. Otaku hands a big L to the machines all the time.
He just sits on them.
The Pickle Man says, just wait until the Inquisitors catch wind of this heresy. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, right.
Jay Hasty says, I want to live forever until I hit about 50, then it'll change. Victor says, April, just eat the bugs.
You know what, Victor? We can hold each other and eat bugs. How's that sound?
Not sure says the mud shark will defeat AI and save the world.
I would.
No, he'll just yell at the AI that it wasn't as cool as he was in high school.
Did you even go to high school?
Yeah. I played basketball. Queer. You cuck. You Google cuck. P.A. Cheddar says, 9th greatest thing ever created. The internet will be the downfall of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has anything truly gotten better since the internet showed up?
Getting shit delivered to your house.
Okay, there's a good one.
Okay.
But is it something that needed to happen, or could we have actual deliveries other ways?
Could have done it over the phone.
All
It would have
over the
taken a
phone?
little longer, but yeah.
Okay. But would you trade that for the downfall of society?
Yeah, I would definitely make the trade of ordering over the phone instead of
Okay.
a brutal death by machines.
Yeah. Butt fucking you?
Yeah, well, they probably butt fuck me too. The Pickle Man says April is worried about being replaced by a fuck bot.
I don't know.
What do we get to first? Do we get to Matrix / iRobot or Idiocracy? Where do we end up first?
I think Idiocracy is a little too over the top. I think the robot thing happens first.
Okay, we're not going to get to Idiocracy because we'll be slaughtered by the machines.
Yeah.
Perfect. I don't think it'll be like the Matrix either. They won't need us to power themselves. They'll just have no need for us, and they'll just...
That's what I'm saying. We're going to go away, and it's because we don't need... Excuse me. Robots do not need food or anything like that.
Stevie J says April is technically correct. Becoming transhuman tech gods is not immortality, it's replacement.
Yes. We are being replaced slowly but surely.
Dave Phillips says the Terminator will happen first.
I don't know.
Upset Duck says Aaron can be Secretary of Sleep Jacking.
I like that people still remember that.
I didn't know that there would be an office that I could possess.
Caught on. Well, in Idiocracy, that could have been it.
Who knows? I could have been. I didn't know that. I just didn't know that sleep jacking would be a cabinet position. That's all.
Did you see that guy's President Camacho's cabinet?
They could have been sleep jackers.
No.
That's for sure. Okay, before we do anything else, before we run out of time, I need to know about this sheriff in Grantsville, West Virginia. He's under scrutiny for how he handled guns at a career day at a school. I really want to hope that this guy was like taking it out and like Biff Tanning it, and he was like pew, 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 spinning it around, putting it back in his holster. I can't make the noises.
You know what? I'm making a prediction right now. He aimed it at some kid.
Oh boy.
Loaded or not, he aimed it at some kid.
Well, for his sake,
Just
I hope
for
it was a
shits
white
and
kid.
gigs.
You know?
I said gigs.
All right, let's check it out. Sheriff under scrutiny for handling of guns at Calhoun County School career day. All right, serious guesses. What do you think he did?
I think he pointed it at a kid.
I think he let kids hold it.
Okay.
Let's see.
A school career day where students mishandle guns brought to school by a county sheriff might be a career ender.
Yep.
Oh, so you were right.
Yeah. Guns brought to school by a school career day where students mishandle guns brought to school by a county sheriff might be a career ender.
No, wait. In defense of the sheriff.
I like this guy.
What if he cleared the chamber, took out the magazine?
That is actually one of the things that parents like to do for kids when introducing them to a gun, so they know what it looks like, what it feels like, a safe way to handle it. That's actually kind of responsible coming from somebody who knows how to handle it.
Right. What if they, drop the mag out?
They should be showing the kids first, though, to check for themselves if it's loaded or not.
You know what, though? I just thought of it. In a school, they're probably a little touchy no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
Eyewitness News reporter Bob Aaron says there are indications Calhoun County Sheriff J. Warren Bassnett's job will be on the line next week.
Good boy.
I've been informed that the commission is seeking my removal.
He sounds like a guy who should be the sheriff in West Virginia, though.
I know.
I don't want this guy to go.
Is it wrong of me to assume everybody in West Virginia is kind of hick-like?
Well, they are. It's a very hick state.
That's kind of how I just feel when I hear it.
I guess the commission's going to get together and they're going to ponder whether or not I should even be here no more. And, well, I feel like I was had a good run, but what you going to do?
So, if they do, they do.
The Calhoun County Sheriff is under the gun after some students...
Get it?
Ugh.
He's under the gun. Because you see the kids
Whoa! Why is there
Calhoun
mascot
Middle School. It's a devil. Calhoun Devils.
A devil.
Right.
I feel like that's not okay anymore. Why is that okay, but other things aren't?
Because the devil isn't mocking entire groups of indigenous people.
How'd you know I was talking about that?
Just Jews.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm kidding. I was only kidding, honey.
Carelessly handled the guns the sheriff brought to a recent career day at Calhoun Middle High School. The concerns found their way into the Ridgeview News and to the county commission.
That's a fuckload of guns for career day. I mean, well, not a fuckload of guns, but I mean that's some big artillery.
I understand, like in a school, this probably wasn't okay because you're right, they're sensitive.
Yeah.
Prosecutor and state police.
Because there are several social...
Hey, look, that's the gun that killed my cousin down in Florida. Oh, boy. Maybe I shouldn't have brought that one.
Media pictures that have gone around purporting to show some of the students pointing AR-style weapons at one another.
Oh, no.
I need video of that.
Look, man, that doesn't sound good, and I'm sure when they bring it up in the disciplinary hearing, it's not going to look good when they show the photos.
Yeah, but he's going to say something to the effect of, look, obviously they weren't loaded, and I was just letting the kids understand what guns all about.
How about the fact that even the prosecuting attorney sounds like a shit-kicking hick? He was out there, and ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Takes me back.
There's possible video of one child handling a weapon in a very irresponsible manner.
We did notice a couple of kids pointing them at each other, and they were told to stop.
Well, then
what it's all taken care of.
What are we complaining about?
Right?
The kids did not touch the drug paraphernalia. Yes, they got to handle the weapons, but
You brought weed and crack pipes to the school?
Okay, I draw like a weird arbitrary line there for myself. Okay, you want to show the kids what your guns are so they're not this big bad scary thing? Don't bring drug paraphernalia.
No, the children did not play drug wars and set up their own territory and enforce it with the firearms. We would have never allowed that.
Weapons were unloaded and the firing pins were removed.
The county commission...
Holy shit!
He looks like a fuzzy kiwi.
Oh, my God. I did not see this coming.
Neither did he. He thought he'd be gone yesterday.
Take some action as early as April 18th when it meets, or not.
When?
It's expected to get a report on the situation at the career day from the county prosecutor.
He's breathing in like his life depends on that gasp of oxygen he's taking, which it does.
When? When do I get to retire?
If you care to join me in the parlor, we will be serving white cake.
Prosecutor then. If the commission decides to try to remove the sheriff for this and possibly other reasons, a special 3-judge panel would eventually have to determine if the action would be appropriate. The commission meeting next Tuesday is expected to be heavily attended.
Heavily attended?
Now, I'd just like to stand up in defense of the sheriff and say that I heard him say that none of them kids even touched the crack pipe, so I don't really know what we're complaining about. I mean, I think he should be fine. Guys, I want to throw something out here before we get going tonight. Thank you very much for supporting this show. Thank you very much for getting into tomorrow's goal already. Thank you for knocking out today's. It's been a great start to the week. We do appreciate it. I do want to thank Victor for getting me this drop.
Everywhere.
I'm so glad I have that one. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Guys, appreciate it. Awesome to have you. Wonderful to have you all as part of the show. We do appreciate all of your contributions. If you feel like becoming a member, it does support the show very well. If you haven't chipped in and you feel like you want to contribute in some way, but you don't want to drop 50, 60, 70, but believe me, I get that. Becoming a member is huge, and you get a members-only show once a week. You get access to special emotes, and we send one of you $100 every single month. April, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've got a show to prep for tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we will talk to the rest of you at 6 a.m. Central Time. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button.